Righto.
Okay. Do you want me to start the proceedings, or you want to start off?
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Welcome down here to City Beach Oval with the J-grade grand final, Scarborough versus Trinity Aquinas. First siren, umpire's whistle, start of the 28-minute first quarter. Beautiful bounce there, Doug Miller, lovely tap. I think that's Little Bulldog. John Patterson picks up, balls in the sand pitch and bounce down. With me is my commentator, Kim Hoff.
Afternoon all.
We'll be getting you through this game on this lovely Saturday afternoon in the sunshine. Spike Summers, guys all over him. It's kick forward, number 6 for Trinity, picks up, kicks out onto the wing. Crackers Keenan chasing this man, number 3. Well positioned Crackers, backed up beautifully by Buddy. 16 guys jump on him and the umpire's awarded Paul Keenan a free kick, left back flank. Crackers is looking. Boys are trained well this week. Kicks a floater into the path. Glenn Callahan right on the spot there. 6 for Trinity, played well again, got the hands out to number 1, the left footer.
That's Hixie. Good on you, Woody. Good mark from Woody.
Looking for the options. Kick straight down the centre. Oh, lovely. John Patterson, beautifully read. Spike Summers, no good, son. Duncan Philby's pushed him down. Ridiculous play there by Duncan Philby. He's from the WK Wick Proprietary Limited factory.
that's Ron Cosgan from Trinity just kicked that.
And it's a lovely lead.
Into
number
the waiting
16.
arms of Robert Taylor.
Robert Taylor from Trinity. There's a hush appears across the crowd.
Gee, what would you say the crowd would be today, Timmy? About 3,000?
I'd say pushing 3, possibly 4, with the people tucked away on the hill.
Oh, yeah.
And it's offline. Through for 1 point. Bit of technical brilliance today from the Trinity Aquinas coach. Had about 35 guys out in the ground and 6 of them went off and got changed.
I think it was, at least 6. Looked like about half, at least 6, maybe 10.
It was either 6 or half a dozen. I couldn't count them, Hoffy.
Great kick out by Woody. Oh, great mark by Roy the boy. Fantastic play straight onto the right boot and into the waiting arms of Marshall Taylor. Marshall Taylor goes back, looks around, takes a bit of time. Nothing to kick to, no one to lead, but he's going into a heavy breeze as the kick floats all the way up to Piggy. Piggy tries to take the mark, grabs the ball, puts it out in front of him, picked up by Shane Connolly, who's looked like he was out of bounds, but said play on to the boundary umpire, and Marshall Taylor dropping the ball. A bit unlucky there. That was a good tackle by Rob McDonald from Trinity.
I think number 19 from Trinity accidentally got in the way of Kevin Edwards then.
Yeah.
Robbie McDonald kicks into centre half forward. Great punch there by Zill. Dean Taylor right into it. Cops one a bit high, I thought. Roy Shelton
good tackle by Spike.
Well fought there by Roy Vanderklog Sheltons. It's getting a bit heated out there at times, a few arms floating around.
Dougie Miller wins the knock. Dean Taylor looks like he's got the ball onto the right foot. Kicks it backwards towards the goals of Trinity, and it fortunately goes over the line and out of bounds. Just forward of the wing for Trinity Aquinas.
There'd be a 4 or 5 goal breeze here this afternoon.
Yeah, at least 4. At least. Pretty strong conditions. No one actually gets a tap there as Trinity Aquinas grab it.
Beautiful tackle, Glenn Callahan. Glenn Callahan with a great tackle, has got the kick. The guy's about 3 feet over the mark. Spike Summers all on his own.
Oh, he's taking his eyes off it.
And it's on here, I think. Spike's giving him. Spike went in with a forearm jolt. And the Trinity guys are falling over each other.
Comes in to clean a few of the Trinity boys out the way.
Greg Summers obviously watching rock and roll wrestling Wednesday night.
Good knock by Dougie Miller. The Trinity grabbed the ball in Murray Ellis.
Throw in, centre wing. Shane Connolly dives on the pack. Trinity guy with great teamwork, wiped out his own man, Lance Brooks. Lance Brooks very aggressive since the sausage throwing incident on Thursday night. Scarborough runner Peter Staples gone out and had a word to Spike Summers.
Probably tell him to liven himself up a bit. Oh, great handball out from Pato into the hands of Spike Summers. Beautiful pass to Ian Penny, who takes a diving mark under the little bit of jostling down there, but good backing up by Marshall Taylor behind. Ian Penny going long.
I think he's seen his brother down there, but Pig Edwards.
Great mark by Piggy.
Kevin Edwards comes in. Probably the best side for scoring into the breeze.
This would be a good goal if they can get this one while it's down there. Who was up there for the mark?
I think that was Duncan Philby.
Yeah, that was a good effort, but straight through his hands.
Everyone trying to get the Wally Wallace mark of the day. We're at the 8-minute mark of this first quarter. And the ball's been forced through for a point. So it's 1 point all on the Getley Paulson and Associates scoreboard. The crowd very quiet at this stage.
This quarter sponsored by the Scarborough Sportsmen.
Oh, well played, Duncan Philby. Pato runs into a bloke, knocks him over. Oh, that's a... Well, Duncan Philby got around one but couldn't quite get round the second. Scarborough need to get a bit of teamwork happening. That's a big long kick there onto the wing. Good punch there by Gary Zilnay. Punches the ball out. Good play from the back man, Gary Zill.
Who's there to take the knock? Dougie Miller's there. Lance down in front. No decisive knock to anyone then.
Oh, great tackle from Paul Keenan.
Yeah.
But the umpire thought Dougie Miller's elbow was a little bit high. Trinity with the left footer. Obviously a good Catholic boy. Buddy with brilliant play. Using all his pace and agility. Scarborough working it. Someone's down in the centre. I think it's Doug Miller.
Gary Budd?
No, it's Doug Miller. He's recovered.
Dougie Miller? He's all right.
Ball forward there, and the old man, Albie Curtis, I think we'll see this over the bounce. No, the guy's got away.
Wow. Wonder was that number 2, was it? Tell us when you're back on. Into the centre where it's a bounce down. Gary Budd to take the knock for Scarborough. Up goes the ball, he throws it up. Trinity take the knock and it's grabbed by Lance. He puts it straight into the arms of Piggy. Great little mark, Piggy.
Kevin Edwards qualifying for the Wally Wallace mark of the day. Scarborough forward line very crowded. Well read, John Patterson, onto the left boot. And the breeze has dragged that across in front of goals. Ian Penny. Oh, brilliant play there. He's seen the goals. But he got hit as he was kicking and put it out of bounds on the full. Great play there by Ian Penny.
And Trinity to kick it in through Paul Flay. Kick goes along down towards the half-back flank for Trinity. Duncan was in there.
Buddy fighting hard. Duncan Philby's got Graham Penny in the pocket. Couldn't get it to him. Buddy fighting hard on the ground. I think his nose must be caught in the sand. Very congested over there. The ball's gone out of bounds.
Now, if Buddy can get this back to Dean Taylor. No, once again, it's Perry Bray from Trinity who takes that knock. And there's a ball up in the half-forward flank, close towards the pocket for Scarborough.
Buddy with a big knock. Pigs in there fighting. Ball's come to ground. Pigs appear to get pushed there. Yes, he's been awarded a trip. Only problem is Kevin Edwards would be one of the worst kicks for goal probably in the team.
Yeah, I think he's I was going to say he's a fair way out, but gee, he's just got 50 yards. This might
Very
even-
undisciplined play from Trinity.
What? Well, geez. What do you think, Timmy? This might even give him a chance from there.
He'd have a good chance. He's straight into the breeze. He's about, I'd say, beyond the 10-metre mark, kicking from 15. I think there's a good chance of him kicking this. Even Peter Staples would be able to get this one.
Offline? No, you were right. Yeah,
He
you
has
did
missed.
right, Timmy.
It's been a change. Number 9 for Trinity, which is Todd Massam, has come onto the ground. It's Glenn Callahan marks from the kick-in. Glenn Callahan, normally a very reliable kick.
Going for distance.
He's gone for a bomb.
Nice,
He's just about got onto it.
nice kick.
Oh, Ian Penny's fighting there. Graham Penny's ended up with the ball. And that's brilliant play.
Touched?
I don't think the goal umpire's in
Touched
correct
through.
position.
Yeah, gee, that was a bit unlucky. Good effort by Dean Taylor to make that attempt.
Trinity man has gone straight down into the hands of Marshall Taylor. He's put that one down. He's handballed it straight in the path of number 3 for Trinity. He's played on with a big mongrel down the middle. Gary Zilnake got a bad bounce. Doug Miller coming straight through.
Good shepherd, Dougie
Good
Miller.
shepherd. Roy the Dutchman's there. He's caught.
Oh yes, I thought
Oh,
that
he's
was
played.
a good decision. Played straight on. No,
Scarborough
played the
got a bit of
advantage.
a run here. Buddy's got Lance out in the wing. Oh, shit-house kick, Buddy. I think there's been a kick down the ground. Buddy getting a bit upset with his poor kick. We've got about 16 minutes left in this first quarter. Number 3 from 20. He's gone for a bomb. Didn't get onto that one either. And the ball's been forced out of bounds. Scarborough had a late change from Rick Pandelli declaring himself unfit due to a shoulder injury, and Chris Chubb going into the side.
Chubby starting on the bench, was he?
Yeah. Good crowd of Scarborough players here. See, well represented with the A grade, the D grade, and the Colts.
And of course the J grade, they're out there as well. Yeah, good mark by
in
Gary
front.
Woodlands. Going back for his kick as he's looking for someone, Spike.
Shane
that
Connolly's
Shane
in the
Connolly
front, I
there?
think.
Oh,
Oh, number 3 for
Flying
Trinity got
effort by-
right up there, but
Great
unlucky,
flying effort
couldn't
by
hold
Perry
it.
Bray. Marshall Taylor takes it away and looks for his brother Dean, just like the Crackers. Dean Taylor takes the mark. He's taking his time. Which is not a bad idea into this fairly strong breeze.
He's put it right up in the air for Kevin
Float of a
Edwards.
kick, but Peggy Edwards is there to take the good mark.
Pure strength, that one, Kim.
In front of Rob McDonald from Trinity. Short chip into Lance Brooks. He plays on. He's got, geez, he got Neil
he's been
Meegan
ridden
right on
into the
behind him.
ground.
Bit unlucky. And it's taken away by Hicks from Trinity, who onto the left foot, but it's paid a kick downfield. Piggy Edwards seemed to use his aggression a little bit. Oh, that was a bit unlucky.
That was ridiculously poor play by Greg Summers. I think the Scarborough guys are a little bit too confident at this stage. It's the second 50-metre penalty. And that's a lovely
Nice
kick.
long kick by Phil Hinton. And through for another point.
Trinity making another change. The coach looking very dapper in his suit and tie, having a harsh word. Gary Woodlands goes short and Doug Miller, not a good kick. Oh, Doug Miller in a heap of trouble. And they've managed to fight their way out. Well chased there by the Trinity full forward. Duncan Philby's got the break. Kicks through to Kevin Edwards, and that's another mark. That must be his 4th or 5th mark, Kevin Edwards. Out to John Patterson on his left foot. Ball's come right through. It's a good play there by the Trinity backline.
Bit unlucky there, Piggy. I think he got in front of you rather than you run into him. Never mind.
Kevin Edwards starting to assert his strength out there on the ground. Not scared to run through anything or throw the odd chair or glass around the club rooms. No one even competing against number 20 for Trinity.
Phil Hinton
Phil Hinton.
doesn't get onto that one, or luckily.
Oh, Gary Woodlands has to get a kick.
Ridden into the ground.
Disappointing umpiring. Roy Shelton's there to save things for the day.
1-3 to Trinity, 3 points to Scarborough. Which is not... Well, how far into the quarter are we, Timmy?
We've got 12 and a half minutes left of this first quarter. Waiting for the kick out from Gary Woodlands. He's gone short. Great lead from Dean Taylor. Dean's kicked another one straight up in the air. Spike Summers is under that. Spike playing his 100th game today. And the half forward flank for Trinity. Well fought there, Glenn Callahan. Buddy with sheer pace managed to get caught. Duncan Philby looks like he's in slow motion. Dean Taylor kicks it up to the half forward. I think Ian Penny's coming from behind. No, it's Graham. Graham fighting his way through there. Trinity desperate on the ground. Number 15, great take by Dean Taylor.
Playing
No
a
one
good game,
home for
Dean.
Scarborough. Oh, Marshall's there. Oh,
Look, not to have
disgusting
the ball, but
umpiring.
he's still got
Marshall,
control.
well played, all the skills. Had to do it all on his own with no help from the umpire.
Great
And has
goal.
kicked a great goal.
Put Scarborough to 1 goal 3, level with Trinity, 1 goal 3. Here with, what, 20 minutes gone?
That's it.
The commentary until there's a score. Swap over at each score.
All right, if that's easier.
And the other one just throws in the comments.
Yep,
Like, you know,
sure.
they've done bigger.
Back in the centre of the ground. 11 minutes the first quarter. Buddy's still in the ruck. Well read by Greg Summers. Fighting hard on his own. 2 Trinity guys around him. Greg's been awarded the free kick for holding the man. Roy Shelton's giving him the options out in the wing. Greg's had a look. He's decided to go long. That's a nice spiral torpedo. And Kevin Edwards has taken his 6th mark. Scarborough starting to find themselves in the forward line. Got a lot of options there. Buddy's gone long, didn't get onto that one too well. Graham Penny. But Ellis from Trinity coming out. And behind play, number 18 for Trinity, Anthony Hebel, has given Graham Penny a free kick. Graham came 3rd in the association medal this year. He's kicked quite a few goals as well, the full forward.
This might be a little bit far out, do you think, here, Timmy?
He'd have to get kicked to his right. Trinity using the bench quite a bit. He's got onto it nicely. That's straight
Great
through the
goal.
middle. That's a lovely goal from Graham Penny.
Scarborough hit the lead for the first time in the game. 2-3 to 1-3. Scarborough won that centre bounce. Straight down to the centre half forward position. Paddo's got the ball onto the right foot, hooks around, looking for Ian Penny. And Ian Penny taking a mark about 40 metres out, 35 to 40 metres out.
About the same position as his twin brother a moment ago.
Anything Crutch can do, I can do. There's Ian. Nice kick, looks good from here, but it's just fading away. Hasn't quite got the distance. As Piggy Edwards is there, tries to pick the ball up. He's smothered by 2 Trinity guys, and it's Rod McDonald from Trinity forces it out. In the forward pocket for Scarborough, left forward pocket for Scarborough. As Piggy's there to take the knock, looking for Dean Taylor. As Piggy still got it, running towards the goal. I think he might have jumped on a Trinity guy, but Trinity forced it through for just 1 point. 2-4 Scarborough.
Kevin
Trinity
Edwards.
1-3.
Kevin Edwards playing that, using that bustling style of play that he always does. We're waiting on the kick out from the fullback from Trinity, being Dom Longo, which is a poor kick from Dom. Back to Ian Penny. He should have had his sights set after the last goal. Fading off to his left. He should start this one well out to the right with this breeze. Oh, his short pass to his brother.
Oh,
Brilliant play.
Funny, you know, Timmy, that the pennies come from Claremont, just like the crackers. They come from Claremont too.
Very similar.
Isn't that amazing?
Very similar style of play, where they're using the pace and Graham's, that's a poor kick.
Nearly as good a kick as the Crackers.
Wasting opportunities in front of goal, Scarborough. Graham's very disappointed in that. The crowd keeps streaming and it's built up to probably 4,000 or 5,000 today here, Kim.
Easy, at least. Oh, gee, look at them packed up on the hill there. There's Trinity's full-back, brings it in. Out to their pocket where it's marked by their number 5, who looks like Neil
Number
Meakin.
9, I think it is.
Number 9, was it? Todd Massam, he plays on, kicks it down towards the wing, where Rob McDonald's
McDonald
there with Dougie Miller. Dougie Miller tries to collect him, but doesn't succeed. McDonald plays on and kicks it straight down to the next Trinity guy, who plays on again. And it's Duncan Philby. Is that Duncan Philby or is that
Paul
Crackers?
Keenan.
Crackers.
Crackers Keenan.
Looking for Gary Butt, no, Lance Brooks.
Spike Summers there as well.
Trinity Aquinas get it out towards their flank.
I think you should apologise to Lance for that one.
Yeah, it's a
On
bit
the
of
far side of the ground.
bit of a melee over there, and the umpire decides to bounce it. I should say throw it up. So the umpire throws it up. Dougie Miller goes for the knock, taps it down to Gary Butt, who gets it onto the left foot, doesn't go very far. But someone's lucky enough to get a free kick. Who's that?
Crackers Keenan.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's very lucky. See what he can do with this one. How long to go, Timmy?
6 minutes left in this quarter.
Right. This Crackers. Nice long kick, seeing it's going to the breeze. Into Shane Connolly, who can't grab it. The umpire pays the mark, though. Very fortunate. Shane looking for Dean Taylor. Dean Taylor's spoiled as the Trinity guy gets it forward to their wing. Shane Connolly grabs it onto the left foot. Looking for Paddo. Paddo's in there with a chance.
Well done, Moose.
Duncan helps him. Oh, Shane Connolly again. Over to Piggy Edwards. Piggy Edwards handballs to Paddo. Paddo can't pick it up. Plenty of time though. Does grab it. Looking for Penny. Clutch Penny in the goals. And he's... Oh! Unfortunately, off Graham Penny's hands and through for 1 point. I think we'll put that down to Paddo for that point.
Dom Longo kicking out again. He's gone long on the outer side, the defensive side for Trinity, and Kevin Edwards has marked again. Kevin Edwards just killing the guy. Poor kicking though, lets him down badly. Well read by number 11. Over to Rob McDonald.
He's in everything.
He's
Rob
kicked
McDonald.
the floater. Back to Crackers Keenan, well backed up by Gary Zilnay, the 83 Colt. Great pickup. And lovely disposal.
83
The 83 Colts really shows out in some of these players. Kevin Edwards in position again, well sport by Rob McDonald. Dougie Miller doing the roving. It's a touch ball, I think umpire's called play on. Bulldog there again. He's tackled. Rob McDonald is playing well. I think... Can't really see what's happening on the other side of the ground, but there's been a free kick awarded for Trinity. Scarborough crowd not happy. Kicking, he's gone. These Trinity boys just love doing the long bombs. That's not a bad effort. Strong in front by Harrow, I think it is, from the Trinity crowd. Harrow kicks it long. Roy Shelton moves in front nicely, but Crackers Keenan playing a great game on the back flank.
Good mark, Crackers.
He's got the options there. Shane Connolly's got a break. Shane ducks his head. Oh, great play by Spike. Handball went a bit long. Marshall do well to tap it forward. Dean Taylor tackled high. Trinity fighting hard in that sand patch out there. Tapped out the back. Spike Summers picks that up. Graham Penny not holding his marks today. He's coming on his snap though, and he's put that straight through, I think.
Great goal.
That's a great goal.
Great goal, Crush. That's his second goal. And Scarborough move on to 3-6 to Trinity 1
3
goal,
minutes
3.
left in the quarter.
In the centre for the bounce as the umpire decides to throw it up again. Dougie Miller, nice big tap from Dougie Miller. Looking for Piggy Edwards. Piggy Edwards on the left. Handballs for Dean Taylor. Dean Taylor grabs the Trinity guy without the ball. And he's got to go back and have his kick, of course. Who's that, Timmy? Do we know? Can't see the
Can't
number.
pick his number up from here, Kim. Number 20 in front. Oh, Spike Summers. Oh, very disappointing decision from the umpire.
Bit unlucky. Plays on, plays straight on, and he falls over. Gets it out to James Thorne, who kicks it long into their forward pocket. Gary Budd tries to smother that one, doesn't have any success. Comes out to Albie. Poor old Albie gets barreled there. As Trinity pick it up through Hicks, and Hicks onto the left foot. Who's going for the ball? Albie's calling for Gary Woodlands to take that one. Gary spoils it. Albie's there as well, and he gets it out of bounds. I think that was a very good bit of play there, Albie. Very defensive.
Yes, Albie, the man he is, got hit with a bit higher then and tapped the guy on the shoulder and said thank you.
Thrown in. No one's there to take the knock, and that's a good tackle by Gary Budd.
That is a disgusting decision.
I think I can't understand though how if you grab him around the hips, it's caught around the neck. But that's what the umpire's given this one for. And Trinity to have a shot for their second goal. I think they need a goal here, Timmy, because they're kicking with the breeze, which, as we said, was about 4 goals. And Scarborough's got a good, healthy lead if they can hang on to this.
It's wasted opportunity.
Luckily for... Yeah, that was a bit unlucky.
It's a terrible kick.
Another point, 1-4. Trinity trailing Scarborough, 3 goals, 6.
Gary Woodlands to kick out. Well, down to the last minute of this game. Scarborough would like to put a goal on.
Game or quarter?
It's quarter, sorry. Been a long one. Picked up there by Crackers Keenan, having a birthday out there. Over to Buddy, he's picked up a few kicks today. Duncan Philby well behind his man. Dean Taylor picks up, uses his pace. Into Kevin Edwards, got to get a kick.
Yeah, that was definitely...
The umpires would not allow that to play on.
That's what you get for being in front, Piggy.
Scarborough got to open up their forward line. Albie Curtis run right up from the back pocket to give him the options. Cops a bad bounce though. One loud bounce from Trinity Aquinas right in front of us. Disappointing kick, that one from Kevin Edwards. Albie Curtis given the option. They've been practicing that at training all week. But that's off the side of the boot.
Don't think it's going to get the distance. Yes, it's got the distance. A point.
It's 1 point for Trinity.
1-5 to 3-6. That's what I'll make it anyway. Might have to check that score.
Might have to check that with the Albie Curtis senior scoreboard. It's never lied in its life. A few lining up outside.
I notice, yeah, gee, they'll have to get in quick. If you're driving past and you want to come down to a really good game, join in.
It's a real family afternoon here at City Beach Reserve.
I don't think I've seen a crowd this big here before, Timmy. This is huge.
Some of the names we've got here is the barman, Ted McAdam, ex-treasurer, now Eagles man, Ken Gray. Colin Hurl up there, I think you can just see his Goldilocks coming through. Stewie Davis, ex-champion, Phil McGann, a brilliant full forward. Who else we got up there? Hoff, can you pick a new one?
A couple of dogs.
There's a few wives here as well.
Let's...
Not many yet, more than that.
Who's number 11 for them? We didn't get his name.
Where is he playing?
No name. No name. That's unusual too. Normally, whoever uses that room goes over that side.
What?
Whoever uses that room goes over there, and whoever uses it normally. Your boy?
Everyone seems to be in position, waiting for the bounce at the start of the second quarter. Doug Miller, that well-hung CIB lad from Wembley, in the ruck against number 14, Mark Hackett from Trinity. Waiting for the siren. Umpire's doing all his duties. Brett Hinkley, lovely blow with that siren. Start of the second quarter, City Beach Reserve. Big leap by Doug, beautifully down. Lance is there. Oh, Lance cops one. It's not unusual. Pig Edwards with the same strength he's always been using. Penny Brothers front and back. Ian got an absolute paddock. Oh, and he stuffed it up. I don't believe it. No talking there from Scarborough.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there, Penn. But it wasn't a bad effort, though. Yet to get a goal is Ian. It's Trinity bring it in out towards the half-back flank. Their mark is dropped. Piggy Edwards grabs it. Looking to hand pass, looking to kick. He gets it onto his left foot. Goes up and down. There's Duncan Philby underneath it.
Oh, brilliant
He gets one
play.
over the shoulder, and I think he's going to get the free kick or mark or both.
Duncan Philby from the sponsor WK Witt Proprietary Limited.
And this quarter is brought to you by Harry Wallace and Associates. As Duncan Philby, who goes back, lining them up, coming in now. There's about 5 Trinity guys on the mark. As that ball goes off skew and straight through for another point.
Scarborough wasting opportunities here.
3 goals, 8 Scarborough, 1-5 Trinity.
I think Dom Longo, the Trinity fullback, has forgotten where to kick it out from. There's not much offering. He's gone out. Kevin Edwards is there for Scarborough. He's been pushed, pleading with the umpire for a kick. The Taylor brothers are in there, and the ball's gone out of bounds. Between half forward and the pocket for Scarborough. Boundary umpire right on the spot. Lovely throw in. Dougie Miller fighting his way there. It's tapped out. Shane Connolly waiting for the crumbs.
Good pick up, that
Dean
one.
Taylor, lovely
Good pick
play.
up.
Bad bounce, Graham Penny. Dom Longo picks up, kicks out to Rob McDonald, I think it is, with Lance Brooks behind. Good spoil from Lance. And that's Dean Taylor in there fighting. The umpires said, give it to me.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of Trinity players around the ball there, Timmy. I don't know. Scarborough relaxing a bit.
Lovely play. Kevin Edwards gets it out to John Patterson.
John
Who's put it through.
4
Very
goals, 8 to 1 goal, 5.
Similar statue to Johnny Bengoff. Great play, Kevin Edwards.
That was Paddo's first goal, and that hopefully might be the start of something big for Scarborough in this quarter.
It's 4-8 to 1-5 on the Getley Paulson and Associates scoreboard.
Dougie Miller does win that. I'd give that bounce to Dougie Miller. Callis picks it up. He can't do anything with it. There's about 3 or 4 Trinity guys there as Ron Cosgan gets it out, but Paddo's in there again. Tries to knock it out, but it's Jason Wallace from Trinity.
Scarborough forcing the ball. Great play with a line of handballs. Rob
Great kick by
McDonald's
Spike.
going to punch Greg Summers in. Didn't worry him.
Crutch Penny's down there chasing the ball. Dean Taylor handballs it over to Shane Connolly. He left puts it into where Ian Penny is there, but he's got the ball. Yes, he has got the ball. He's still got his kicking chance, and Ian Penny puts it through for his first goal, and Scarborough's 5th. 5-8 Scarborough to Trinity's 1 goal, 5, and
Okay, and the Harry Wallace, if we ever found out who he is, the sponsor in this quarter. Doug Miller slipped at the last moment. Great play. Greg Summers kicks it out. Shane Connolly fighting there. No. Lance Brooks.
Oh,
Lance Brooks has done his usual trick and tried to take out one of his own players.
Geez, that might have hurt.
Luckily, it was Kevin Edwards. Probably got him in the nose, I think. Kevin's does protrude a little bit.
Lance hit him, I think Lance caught one on the head, so that's a bit fortunate for Lance. That probably won't hurt.
Kevin Edwards, he's gone unbelievable. He's just stowed that.
Stow. Geez, off the hands.
He stowed that about 70 metres. Not known for his good kicking. He got onto that one though. Through for a point.
That was Piggy's second point. Come on, Piggy, we want to see a goal from you this quarter. Prove us wrong about your kicking as Trinity bring it in. Out towards the flank, and not a bad kick actually, but Duncan Philby dropped what he could have taken. Ian Penny's there to... dropping the ball.
Dynamite decision by the umpire.
Yeah, I thought he might have got a nudge in the back, but no, fair enough. There's Paul Flay from Trinity. Looks out there, but it's Duncan Philby this time in front to take the mark.
I think number 3 from Trinity, which is Perry Bray, needs to punch when he's from behind. Looks like a bit of a lair.
Funny old kick from Duncan as it goes into the full forward position. And
That's holding
Shane
the ball.
Connolly, looked like a great tackle from Shane. Lance can't get in there. Trinity have got it, handball's out. Kick it on to where, oh, someone put up their elbow, said the umpire, and it's a kick paid down the ground.
I think it was Graham
to
Penny.
Perry Bray of Trinity. Unusual. Perry kicks it fairly long into the
Kevin
the wing,
Edwards
but
with
Peggy
strength
Edwards
again.
is there. Yeah, he could be close enough here. I think going on that last kick, he might be able to sink this one.
His good friend from drinking partner letting the Catholic boy know. Shouldn't stick his knees in the back.
Yes, it's your kick, Peggy, and I think that was the mark. Good mark. And he's looking, he can drive this right down into the full forward position with this wind behind him. Drop punt.
He's gone out in the scoring pocket.
Duncan Philby.
Duncan
Another
Philby
good
with a
mark.
great
He's
mark.
marking really well today. That was a good mark.
Kevin Edwards still letting number 7 know. He's going up to tell him himself.
Can Duncan put on his first goal here? Hello. There's something down on the wing. You keep your eye on that one, Timmy, and I'll watch the play.
Okay, waiting for Duncan Philby to kick for goal. Very casual.
Offside.
Gone through for a point. So Scarborough moved to 5-10, which is terrible, kicking to 1-5 on the Getley Paulson and Associate scoreboard. That's another poor kick from Dom Longo. Straight down the throat of Shane Connolly. Trinity crowd very quiet due to all the other grades playing today. Ball's in the forward line. I think Dom Longo's kicked the goal for Scarborough. No, it's only a point.
That's a bit unlucky. Bad luck, Dom.
Speaking to Les Fong during the week, the Trinity A-grade coach, very worried man. Playing at Wembley in the preliminary final today. Trinity got their A Colts and their E-grade playing grand finals.
Drove past on the way down, Timmy. There were hundreds of people at that grant. There's thousands here, so we're lucky.
Glenn Callahan picking up the crumbs, has a good look. Great call from Ian Penny. He's marked well clear of his player. Seen Dean Taylor steadies. Grabbed to his calf, he might have felt a twinge there. It's very different play there by Ian Penny. Normally he wouldn't pass when he's that close to goal.
yeah, he was even in the 50-metre circle.
I think it's another point for Scarborough.
Another point. This
Boys
could be a
should really
record.
go back and have a good look at themselves at half-time and their kicking. I'm sure Coach Rusty Arnold won't be impressed with this.
Rusty Arnold, that's right, he's here today too. You've got a great crowd as Trinity bring that one in. Goes short to their number 20, who's Phil Hinton. He kicks it out to, doesn't make that much distance.
I think that's Moose out there, Moose Ellis.
Oh, great mark by Pato. Good mark. Who got that last point there, Timmy?
That was Dean Taylor.
Dean Taylor's right.
Shane Connolly on the
That's
lead.
Second.
Good lead there, Shane, and great kick from the little Bulldog.
Onto the left foot. Drives it long into the forward pocket.
Oh, Kevin Edwards been put down behind play. You'd think with 2 umpires they'd be able to pick that up. I'm sure he'll let Rob McDonald know.
The umpire throws it in. Piggy's there to take the knock.
Pig's still fighting on the ground.
Ball, tries to handball it out. Three of them to one of us, and that's Piggy. Roy Sheldon there. Tries to take the mark. Goes back for the ball. There's Dougie Miller in there to help him. Dougie's got the ball. And looks for
That's a
Spike
great
Summers
little...
into the centre, who plays straight on over to Callis. Callis takes the mark. Is he going to play on? No, he's going to go back and have his kick and settle it down.
Ian Penny's calling it for to be long.
I think he's going to have a shot. No, he's not. He's a fair way out.
That's a beautiful kick from Glenn
Got a good
Callahan.
wind behind him, and that's a very good kick.
Flying in from the side, Duncan Philby. I think that's Marshall Taylor on the ground.
And Crutch Penny going for his 3rd goal, doesn't succeed. Ian Penny's in there fighting away. And it's taken away by poor Phil Hinton from Trinity.
Playing quite well, Phil Hinton.
To Neil Meekins. Neil Meekins plays straight on, down to James Thorne. And he takes a mark and slows it down. A lot of stop-start, Trinity. I think they've got to play on a bit more to try and make this, to give themselves a chance in this game. Dougie Miller chips in there, tries to take the mark, picks it up, handballs it out to Callis. Callis gets onto the right foot, down along towards the flank, down to Dean Taylor.
Lovely kick, Glenn Callahan.
Plays on. Looking for Lance Brooks. Brooks lets it go to Piggy. Piggy's in there with a chance, but he doesn't take the ball. It's Trinity who try to get it away. Callas chips in, handballs it over to Dean Taylor. Dean Taylor, another kick. Puts it into the full forward position where there's Penny and Penny, and it goes over the line and out of bounds. Gee, Dean Taylor's got a lot of kicks today. I'd like to know how many.
Someone's down for Scarborough.
That might be
right
Dean
out in the
Taylor, is
pocket.
it?
I think it could be Dean Taylor.
He's probably had so many kicks, his legs got weary. I think that's probably it. His brother Marshall's in there, trying to get this one. Trinity, though, are fortunate to maybe get it away. Roy Sheldon grabs the ball. He handballs it, looking for no one. Lance Brooks is in there and it goes out of bounds again. A bit scrappy play over there in the right full forward pocket for Scarborough, who are 5 goals 12 to 1 goals 5, Trinity.
Dean Taylor back on his feet, he seems to be okay.
As we move into the 11th minute mark. Out to Roy Sheldon. Roy doesn't kick it very long and and it's...
Rob Donald, I think. Centre half back for Trinity.
He kicks it out towards the flank, where it's... Oh!
Shane Connolly over the top of the pack
nearly
there.
Tried to take a screamer. Would have been a ripper. But...
Oh, Buddy caught one there. Great tackle, Crackers Keenan. Gary Zilnay fighting on the ground, gets it out, there's hands there. Scarborough hunting in
That was a
packs
bit
now,
slow
Glenn
there, Spike.
Callahan. Kevin Edwards for Mark.
Bit of excitement there while the tape was changed over, but it's finally got to the waiting hands of Piggy, and Piggy sends a nice long kick into the full forward position where Bulldog Pato is there to take another good mark, about 10 metres out from goal on about a 45-50 degree angle. Coming in, and he puts through his second goal without any problems whatsoever from Scarborough 6-12 Scarborough, 1 goal 5 Trinity as we move to the 13-minute mark of the second quarter.
Doug Miller in the centre, that huge man. Phil Hinton does well in the ruck there. Spike Summers comes in. Looked like could have been a flying forearm jolt there. Left footer for Trinity. Wormburner of a pass.
Top pass. Very good pass.
Scarborough covering all leads. Albie Curtis, Gary Woodlands,
That's
Roy
John
Sheltons.
John O'Rourke for Trinity. He's got the ball, Timmy.
John O'Rourke, the left-footed Irishman. It's a nice kick into the breeze.
Crackers Keenan had his eyes on that one.
Well read by the little rover. I think it's touched though by Roy Sheltons.
That's no name 11, that is.
No, we've bit of a change. Trinity bringing on number 2, Andrew Terrace, to replace a player. Not too happy about coming off. Great play, Gary Budd. It's Buddy using all his pace. It's in the cricket pitch. Guy's gone down. Well played there by the Trinity man. Backed up. Scarborough players have got to pick up their men.
Good pass that one. Perry Blay took a good mark. And that looks like...
Number 12.
Number 12, is it? Jason Trevennan.
John Trevennan.
John Trevennan.
It's very poor defence there by Scarborough. Need to pick up their men. John Trevennan kicking from about 40 metres out into the breeze. Puts it up. It's going to fall short. Roy Shelton's at the front of the pack. Big punch there. Callas has got it out. Lance Brooks.
Come on, Brooksy.
Dives on it. Lance Brooks doesn't need a second invitation to run through someone. It's in the forward pocket for the Boomers. Ball thrown up. Dougie Miller over the top. Great tap to Lance Brooks. Lance sees it out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Lance.
What's Lance? Is he a ruck rover or a rover,
I
Timmy?
think Lance Brooks is roving.
Roving,
Or it could be ruck roving, I think. Changing with John Patterson. Good tap there by Doug Miller to Gary Woodlands. Big hands out to Roy Sheltons. The Dutchman's got
Got a paddock, but
Got
he's...
a paddock. Number 3 chase as well. Roy keeps the ball going forward. Marshall Taylor shrugs off. Great shepherd there by Shane Connolly. Marshall, little chip pass to Kevin Edwards over his head. Rob Donald tries hard. Rob Donald panics when he sees Kevin Edwards about to hit him. Oh, Kevin Edwards still fighting.
Jeez,
Guys
Piggy.
all over his neck.
Great
Well
effort,
fought
Piggy.
by
Top
Kevin
play.
Edwards.
Yep.
Good play there
Outnumbered
by Marshall Taylor.
Yeah, actually, that was good talk by Gary Woodlands too. He was giving him the all clear there.
Boys fighting on the ground. Got out to number 4. He's a left footer. Couldn't see what he did. Kevin Edwards still in there, using his feet this time to tackle that guy. Lance fighting and jostling. Umpire letting it go. Kevin Edwards shows the guy the ball. Hands out to... That's brilliant play. Deserves a goal. Marshall Taylor lets him down. Marshall had a bit of time there. I think the talking of Scarborough needs to improve. As Moose Ellis kicks out.
That was Marshall's first point of the day. Oh, I think his eyes got caught in the sun, but Marshall Taylor recovers well, gets a hand pass over to Crutchpenny. Crutchpenny handballs over to Paddo. Paddo onto the left boot, going for goals. Ian Penny's in there, but one of the Trinity boys in
Ellis, I think it is.
Murray Ellis, who gets that one. Takes a mark, but no, it's actually forced through for a point. As Ellis brings it in.
That's a big kick-off.
Yeah, nice.
Shane Connolly out there on the wing picks up. He's a left footer. Nice hands over to Dougie Miller. Should have held that, Doug. It's giving away a free kick. Roy Shelton's playing very wide of his man. Roy, well done. Dodges, weaves, kicks on that right foot. Straight down the throat of Dom Longo, who's played on. Dom's done a big mongrel. Glenn Callahan judges him, backs himself. Taps it a bit high for Spike Summers, the 100-game man. Things starting to open up a bit for Trinity. Picked up by number 1. Well
Simon
chased
Hicks.
Albie Curtis. Roy Shelton's holding onto that ball desperately. Well chased in by Albie Curtis, the 45-year-old secretary.
He's only 45.
He's only 45 this year, I think.
Jeez.
Albie's got it again. Kicks out. Brilliant play, Albie. Straight down the throat of Greg Summers. He sees Shane Connolly. Nice left foot. Open man there, Dean Taylor. Good hands there from Shane Connolly. Dean's got a paddock to run in. I think he still holds the state record for the 200, and that guy won't catch him. Beautiful kick. Ian Penny's fighting well. John Patterson's in there. Trinity rushing it forward. I think number 6 picks up.
Well done, Raj.
These Trinity boys are good on their left foot, being Catholics.
Slick sack. Good.
Nice play there from that Trinity man, the halfback flanker. Glenn Callahan in front. Number 4 there from Trinity. He's working
Wallace.
himself into the
Yeah,
ground.
Wallace.
Jason Wallace.
Played a pretty good game today.
Shane Connolly fighting well. Holds play up. The umpire just letting it go. It's ridiculous.
Glenn
Roy
Callahan
Shelton's
giving a
playing
pretty good
kick
hand
behind.
too.
Got to chase a bit hard on that, Roy. Trinity having no method in their forward work. Shane Connolly fighting hard. The guy's still holding on to him. Paul Keenan comes through. That's poor umpiring. Rusty Arnold has walked away from the bench. Pete Sinker's nuts just about dropped off with that poor decision. That'll be hell to pay if that ever happened. Jason Wallace kicks out. They're going into the wrong pocket, Trinity, every time. But it's a good mark by Phil Hinton, the big ruckman. He's going to play on. Good play there by Greg Summers. Scarborough starting to get a bit lax. They really have to man up. Number 17 there for Trinity running through. Gary Woodland's right on the hammer there. I think that's Buddy throwing his weight around there. He's got a bit to do it. Albie Curtis stops one man. Can't do 2. He's brilliant
He
tackle,
can do
Albie
2.
Curtis.
He can do
Oh,
2.
Gary Zilne's overrun the ball.
Harry, Mike Harris. Yes, it's a goal for
Mike
Trinity.
Harris's goal.
Yeah, good goal.
Gary Zilne kicking himself for that.
2-6 to 6-14. That was a good effort by Howie, wasn't it?
Oh, Callis should have buddy instead of trying to soccer it.
Yeah. Scarborough can't afford to lapse here. They're only 4 goals 8 in front. As the knock is taken by Phil Hinton. And then it's Rob McDonald who gets the ball away for Trinity. Still got the ball. Over to Mark Hackett.
Great tackle, Buddy.
Oh, he's caught dropping the ball. That was a good tackle by Gary Budd.
Buddy having him in a bear hug.
His Buddy drives it forward to centre half forward. No, the umpire's... What's going on here?
Kevin
The
Edwards has been
umpires-
giving a kick by the looks of things.
I think the umpire's giving Gary Budd the 50 metres, which is basically the same as taking him down to where Piggy would have marked the ball. So Gary Budd goes for his next kick. This time he drives it down to the full forward position where the pennies are there. One's in front, one's behind. They're everywhere. And it's forced through by Trinity for a point to Scarborough.
Graham Penny had another chance to hold the mark. Don't know what he's been doing. Someone should run some of the sticky spray out to him.
Actually, yeah, he's
Dave Nichols rolls up.
been a bit unlucky.
Moose Ellis kicks out. That's a nice kick out to the defensive side of the ground. Dom Longo's in the front. Yes, I think umpire's paid too high. I don't know where he saw that one. Trinity got a loose man in the centre, number 25, Spike Summers is there. That's ridiculous play, Spike.
Gee, Spike.
Spike had the chance to get there and spoil them, but chose to try to jump all over the bloke. Trinity is setting something up there, right in the centre of the ground with number 3. Doesn't know where to go, kicks it up high. Crackers Keenan tries to mark, good spoil. John Patterson is just a tower of strength there. Dean Taylor walks through the pack, sees Gary Zilne. Zill taps on intelligently. Number 3 tries to... That's all over him, umpire.
No, I think Spike might have been a little bit lucky because he was over the ball there, and anyway, got away
Bounce
with it.
down centre wing. Pig Edwards up against the man that number 14.
Great hands.
Lance Brooks on hands and knees, which I'm sure he will be later tonight. Great tackle there by Kevin Edwards. Great tackle, Kevin. Peter Staples having a word to Greg Summers. Piggy up in the ruck again. Rob Donald kicks out. Crackers Keenan holding front position. Man's all over him. Great play, Paul Keenan.
Paul Keenan.
Number 3 trying to be too much of a lair again. I think Trinity coach better have a word to him. Yes, he's been dragged. Number 3 lairising too much, got dragged from the field.
Bray off and Trevenant on.
Ian Penny just pushes that guy over the road. I think Shane Connolly's kicked a goal.
Great goal.
Shane Connolly from 75 metres out with the breeze has lobbed it. Ian Penny shepherded it through. Great goal, Scarborough.
7:15 to 2 goal 6.
Four minutes left, 4.5 minutes to bounce down. Buddy's up a little bit early. Greg Summers dives on the ball. I think he thinks he's down at Trigger Island Surf Club at the moment in the sand. Albie, the 2 number 1s fighting their way out. Albie Curtis, 45-year-old.
Hicks has got the ball though.
Albie Curtis
I
just
think that might
doesn't
have been
know.
a bit low. Unlucky, Albie.
Very unlucky then, Albie Curtis.
I think that's a sign of the desperation shown by Albie as Hicks kicks it down towards the
Dougie
Trinity
Miller
pocket,
reads that well.
Dougie's in front this time, Phil Hinton, and takes a fairly safe mark.
Dougie's going for a bomb.
About 20
Poor play, Dougie. Good
20
tackle by Roy Sheltons.
What's that, about 24 minutes gone?
3 minutes 40 left in this second quarter. Trinity guy thought he had a kick. Very unlucky, son. Umpire going to bounce down. No, it's a boundary throw-in. Dougie Miller still fighting the ruck. He's got to get a kick from that. Umpire's seen it. Plain as the nose on Buddy's face.
Good to see that. I think that might have been lucky not to get a 50 metres.
I think the umpire should have a very good look at that.
Anyway.
Seems to be a few people drinking alcohol here today, Kim. Very disappointing.
Yeah, wouldn't mind one.
The club could be sponsored by Drink Safe next year. They tried to drink dry, but it tasted terrible.
Jason Wallace takes that ball and does a great little pass to Hicks. Hicks handballs it on to Wallace. Wallace over no name 11. No name can't do much with it, but he does get onto his left foot. Puts it into Mike Harris, but
Gary Zill. Desperate play there by Gary Zilne.
And Glenn Callahan forces it through for a point to take Trinity to 2 goals 7 and Scarborough 7 goals 15. Still a comfortable lead with a couple of minutes to go in this quarter. Dougie Miller said no, the umpire wouldn't let Dougie Miller have that long kick.
2.5 minutes left. I think Scarborough would like to get on another couple of goals.
Well, gee.
Gary wouldn't have seen the lead from Glenn Callahan. Kicks out. Nice kick. Sat up there. Good body work there by Buddy. He's fallen to the ground. Bit of a divot left there by Buddy, but he's not worrying.
That's a good
Keller's
mark
with a
by
nice
Kellers.
long kick down to centre wing. Duncan Philby's in there. At back, Lance Brooks. Overrun by everyone. That's Duncan Philby in there trying. Some guy sat on the ball. I think he's trying to use it as a suppository.
Trevennan?
That's a lovely little dive there by Spike Summers. I gave him 6. Degree of difficulty, 0.2. Buddy tries to tap it over the back. Trinity guy's running well. He's absolutely shat himself, that bloke. He saw Crackers Keenan. Ducked his head and Crackers gave away the free kick. He's not very happy, Paul Keenan.
Yeah, I think if you duck your head, they shouldn't pay around the neck, but some umpires do, unfortunately.
Glenn Callahan, strong mark in
Good
front
mark.
for little man. Typical Trinity guy, tried to kick him in the head. Disappointing, these blokes. I think they should have a good look at themselves in confession next week. Kellers has kicked that high. Big pack. Kevin Edwards is calling for it. Rob Donald over the back. Well read there by Duncan Philby. Crackers Keenan got, wow, great play, Paul Keenan. Dom Longo's come out. Bounce has beaten him, tapped over by Greg Summers.
Yes.
There's 3 Scarborough. Spike, you got to go a bit hard on that, son. Dom Longo delivered. Oh no, it's a good play, I think. It's Dom Longo went for the safety of the boundary. Spike Summers, I thought, could have gone a bit harder then.
What have we got, about a minute to go, Timmy?
50 seconds.
Can Scarborough get a goal from here? This is the question, but unluckily, the free kick is given away.
John Patterson got in the back of Rob Donald there.
McDonald.
Is it? Oh, McDonald.
Rob, or it might be old McDonald.
I think I heard some foul language out there. Disgusting things like Paul Keenan. There's a big fist in there. I think it might have been Buddies. Paddo mops up. Great shepherd there by Zill. Paddo's fighting with 3 of them. Harrow's trying hard.
He's taking his time.
He's done well then.
Bella,
Albie's gone for the body slam. It was a flying suplex from Albie Curtis.
great tackle,
Number 1, the
Albie.
little left footer. Scarborough running around in circles in the back line at this stage.
Yes, I think they're exerting a lot of energy.
I'm afraid that's the end of the quarter though. Don't like James Thorne's chances from
No, I
there.
don't think
He
you can get
fancies
that one.
himself, as most of them do.
So the score at half time is Scarborough
Scarborough
7
see
goals,
that.
15 to Trinity 2 goals, 7. I don't think Scarborough will be too happy with that half because of the fairly inaccurate kicking. But anyway,
A dejected Chris Chubb and Phil Childs. Chris Chubb a late inclusion due to Rick Pandelli's shoulder injury. Chubby just itching to get out on the ground. Good club band from way back. Duncan Philby going through. And I'm talking to myself, am I? Oh no, we're still on. Johnny Heritage. He was a man that trained hard during the year. As the boys go in. We'll just get a few stats
what do you
here
think?
from,
What do you think Rusty thinks
from I'll
about
have
it?
a scotch and water.
Rusty's
we'll have a
not,
quick interview with the coach, Rusty Arnold. Sorry,
Oh,
no comments.
No
After the
comments from the
game.
coach. He refuses flatly to discuss the game at this stage, which just gives you some indication of what sort of mood he's in. I think it'll be a bit of a half-time storm in there this today,
Scarborough boys,
Timmy.
bit of tape there on Marshall Taylor's ribs. Marshall caught one last couple of weeks. There could have been talk of drugs at the start of the game.
When you look at
control his
Albie
pain.
closely as he comes off there,
He looks every part of 45,
Yeah,
Albie,
I
as he
think
walks
he-
off.
I think he's a good 45.
There's Craig Dawson, one of the young idiots from the Colts. And our president, Rolf Bruin. Good to see that the whole club are down here supporting Scarborough.
No.
Here we got a bit of a half-time comment from Peter Staples, the team runner for the Rusty Arnold J grade. How's Rusty at half-time, Pete?
Oh, thanks, Tim, and good afternoon to all the supporters here for Scarborough. I've been in the rooms for the half-time speech, and Rusty stressed that if they just keep playing the ball and playing the way they have been in the first half, that they'll run over the Trinity side. and I tend to agree with him. Now it's back to Tim.
Thank you, Peter Staples. Chris Chubb barring up, looks like he's going on the ground. In fact, he is on the ground.
Oh, you're guilty.
There's the General. General. Just try to see if we can pick up who's come off for Scarborough. Great first half, hasn't done a thing wrong. We're looking forward to the start of the third quarter, sponsored by Reg Matthews at Scarborough Pizza. Reg Matthews, had a word to him at half time. He loves the Scarborough Footy Club in his first year of sponsorship.
Yeah, Timmy, that hard knock that young Dean Taylor took down there in the forward pocket in the second quarter, that was he was winded, that was all, nothing too drastic. He needed the rest, he reckon, as the ball goes up in the start for the start of the third quarter here at City Beach Oval. As Trinity take it away down in, who's that from Trinity? That looks like Harris. Harrow's got the ball from Trinity, but Roy Sheldon was pulling him away from the ball and he wasn't in possession and he takes the free kick. He plays on, but Crackers Keenan's there to take the ever-saving mark in the true centre-half forward position for Trinity. So he plays on out towards the wing where Gary Budd takes a good mark. He plays on looking for Lance Brooks in the centre. Brooksy's goes over his head into the arms of one of the Trinity boys, and it's Shane Connolly. Paddo's there as well.
Just saw Kevin Edwards. It's Kevin Edwards that's come off. Looked like
Piggy.
Carrying a bit of a knee injury.
Actually, no. Piggy's got a sore wrist, or sore fist, I should say.
So wrist or fist? He's
Sure
been known to
fist.
whack a few blokes.
Yeah, I
think he copped a few from his wife. Holding the ball there, decision. We're just getting a bit of a drink from our life member John Radigan.
Sensational.
Thank you very much, John.
Thanks, Jono.
Free kick from Trinity. Moose Ellis, big left footer, down to the centre of the ground. Gary Zilnay fighting. Doug Miller, easy as you like. Great mark, Doug. He had the knee up. Beautiful kick to Chris Chubb, his first touch of the game, and he's dropped it. Chubby back from a crippling 12 stitches in his knee. Glenn Callahan, easy as you like. And Graham Penny's held this one.
Crutch. Top mark.
Oh, that's
50
reportable
metres.
from that Dom Longo.
What do you do that time?
He'd have to be a real wog with a name like Don. That's disgusting play. He's giving him 50 metres. Tried to kick Graham Penny then as he took that mark, and Graham Penny lining up 15 metres out. Straight through the centre. That takes Scarborough to 8 goals 15 to Trinity 2 goals 7 as we're 2 minutes into the third quarter.
We have 20 guys on, do we?
Chris Chubb came off, Kevin Edwards came back on the ground. Ian Penny suffered a crippling knee injury.
Oh, he's done his knee.
He's coming straight off. He's not. Oh, he is taking to the interchange as the game goes on.
Anyway, the ball goes down into the Trinity Aquinas half forward line. Still gets it over to Roy, and Roy kicks it down to Spike Summers, who looked like he was going to play on, but he stopped and he's going back for his kick.
Ian Penny straight in the change rooms with the physio.
Spike, torpedo punt down to Piggy Edwards, and he takes another good mark.
That's mark number 9
Strong
from
chest.
our statistician, Irving Scotch and Water.
Yeah, good mark by Wallace of Trinity. On the left foot. Yeah, nice long kick down towards the wing. Oh, great mark. No, not paid.
Phil
by
Hinton, I think that
Hinton.
was, Kim.
Foul up, Phil.
I think the umpires realised his mistake
Free
and
kick
gave
to
him
Neil
that.
Meekins. I don't know what that was for, but it's still a free kick.
These Trinity lads love going
Kick-
for the bombs,
Yeah,
Kim.
his kick goes straight up and down, really. Doesn't get the distance it should do with this sort of wind. They should take advantage of the wind. There's Crackers Keenan's in there fighting away for that ball, and the umpire decides to give Crackers another free kick for over the shoulder. That's good. Good play, Crackers.
Trinity look like they're rather aggressive out there now. It's really a waste of time from the
Oh,
poor
now that was a
college
hand
boys.
pass. I didn't know you're allowed a hand pass when you get a free kick, but anyway, Crackers got away with it okay.
Lance Brooks with the somersault there.
Scarborough give away a free kick. And it's Andrew, no, it's Big Phil Hinton who puts that ball forward down to,
The nameless man.
no, we got his name, Bernie Hogan it is. Over to Hicks. Hicks from Trinity, onto the left foot again. No, not a very good kick. They're unlucky, they've got to take advantage of this breeze.
I think you've got to create your own luck in this game, Kim, and Trinity aren't doing that.
There's a
Hush.
hush. What's happened? What's happened?
I think there's a good-looking girl past the crowd. Everyone went quiet. Gary Budd trying to fight his way out of that pat. Crackers Keenan. Three guys on him. Fighting for his life under there.
Who came out? Dean Taylor winded again. Geez, he's unlucky.
There's not much to him.
Good knock by Dougie Miller, but into the arms of a Trinity boy. He gets onto his left foot and down to Wallace at Trinity.
Roy tries to get out to Gary Zill. Gary can read these guys pretty well, being an ex-Servite Catholic boy. Unbelievable decision.
Umpire gave it out deliberate out on the full, or deliberate out of bounds.
Phil Hinton, that's a pretty good kick.
Point. That's the first scoring shot for Trinity this quarter, which is not good. 2-8 Trinity, Scarborough 8-15. Who's going to bring this in? We've got Gary Woodlands to bring this in. I think he'll favour the outer flank, yes, going into the dead pocket.
It's a good lead there from Paul Keenan.
Crackers Keenan, who takes another good mark. He goes short to Glenn Callahan, who takes a good mark. Yes, it's still in play. I thought it might have gone out of bounds that time, but it didn't. Callas plays on. Onto the right boot, drives it down towards the wing where there's 3 Trinity players, and Simon Hicks from Trinity takes a mark. He plays on and gets it in towards centre half forward where Albie Curtis is in there going for the ball, and it's Trinity who take it down again towards their forward pocket. It's John O'Rourke onto the left foot, and he puts it through for a goal. A well-needed goal for Trinity to take them to 3 goals 8. Scarborough 8-15. There we go.
Sound of a bush wallaby there. The ball's in the centre. Dean Taylor picks up. Here's the call from Glenn Callahan. Great hand pass. Rusty Arnold was teaching the boys how to hand pass properly. Duncan Philby, I'm sure he's a space cadet. I think he had lessons from Steve Lawrence. Beautiful kick though to Lance Brooks. Lance in the clear, decided not to look. He should have a look now, Lance. There's 2 guys running in.
Oh, look.
Dean Taylor's about over to Graham Penny, surely, Lance. Kevin Edwards telling him to have a shot.
He's a long way out.
He'd be about 40 metres out.
Pretty strong
Penny's off in
breeze.
the lead.
Yeah, good lead, Crutch. Good call.
Ian Penny, absolute miracle. He's come back out of the change rooms, running.
He's all right, is he?
No problems.
No worries.
Miracle hands of Siobhan, our physio. Kevin Edwards is popped over.
Yeah,
Graham Penny was standing
good mark by
on his own
Crutch
for
Penny.
about 25 minutes. And he's having a shot 15 metres out.
15? Yeah. Going for goal number 4.
Both runners go out in the ground. Graham Penny kicks true, I think. Umpire
Another
Mr.
goal.
Kenny's right behind it. It's a great goal from Scarborough.
9-15 Scarborough. Leading Trinity 3 goals 8. Very brave. Trevennan for Bray.
Perry Bray for Trinity, given another chance from the coach. Doug Miller goes straight up down the throat of Dean Taylor. Where's your left foot, Dean? Shane Connolly and Kevin Edwards both running for that one. Greg Summers, I think he pulled out of that. Very unusual for Spike. Phil hitting handballs over. Oh, sold the dummy
Good
to
play.
everyone.
Good play, Phil.
Great play. This man's buddy came through and dropped the knee in. Beautiful, buddy.
Good play, Gary
I
Zona.
think that hardly touched the little Catholic left footer boy. Duncan Philby running in a world of his own again. I don't know how he does it. Got to get it across now, Duncan. Over to Bulldog. Pick it up, Bulldog. That's great play. Oh, poor kick then by Petto.
Into the arms of Ron Cosgan from Trinity.
Ron Cosgan kicks over to
Bernie
number
Hogan.
11, Bernie Hogan. I think he has been related, is related to Tom Hogan, that chubby cricketer from CB Floreat. Greg Summers, very clever play. Marshall's got a paddock.
Take your time, Marsh.
Got a couple of options. Paul Keenan's getting him one there.
Good backing up.
Crackers is the kick. Kevin Edwards is miles in the clear.
I detect a bit of a limp on poor old Piggy there.
Piggy's gone down. He's not looking well.
What's he done? I don't think
He's not good.
I don't think Piggy'd be.
He's not good at all. But Piggy's a tough man.
He's limping.
The director
he's
of
got a
Matt
sore
Stone
hip,
Carter.
His fist's
I
broken.
think he's caught one in the kidneys. Probably the most lethal area on Kevin due to his drinking problem. He kicks it anyway. Pretty normal kick for him. Great pass,
Another
Graham
mark
Penny.
by Graham
Giving
Penny.
Dom Longo a bath there at full forward. Graham's Penny taking the world on his shoulders now that his brother's Ian's off the ground.
There's Foz. Look, he's gone out the right there.
Warren Foster better be careful in this
Go on,
breeze, he'll probably
Foz.
blow over. That's not a bad kick there. Glenn Callahan chips in, Chubby's there fighting Dean Taylor. Dean Taylor has kicked.
Over the kicks it over his head for
I
another
think-
goal.
Dean Taylor has kicked the
10.
Peters by the Sea goal of the day.
Peters by the second.
Dom Longo, fullback, has been dragged by the coach. Big moves being made by the
Yep.
Trinity Croat.
He had to come off.
Desperation measures.
Dougie Miller,
Doug Miller in the
doesn't
centre.
get the tap away from Phil Hinton this time, but Shane Connolly's there to shark the ball. He can't tackle Hicks as he gets onto his left foot, but of course it's into the waiting arms of Crackers. Keenan, again, who's playing a really great game down there in the back line for
He's playing
Scarborough.
a great game. There's the
Goes
switch
across the ground, yeah, switches it. That's what we've been doing at training. Great stuff. Over to Callers. Callers out to Duncan Philby, who takes his time onto his left foot. Into Shane Callahan, who doesn't get the ball because Rob McDonald from Trinity comes straight through the pack onto the right boot and looking for Mike Harris, who sees it over the line and out of bounds on the...
Harris seems to be carrying a bit of weight there, Kim. You just can't play football when you're doing like that.
Yes, Timmy, it'll be your match, I think.
Dom Longo looking a bit dejected on the bench. Tap there by Dougie Miller.
Trinity take that
Number
away
14, the
nicely.
ruckman. Good
Yeah,
attempted
good
smother
play.
there by Shane Connolly. Crackers Keenan, got to get a kick for that. And the umpire right on the
No,
spot.
so just give it to me,
decided
says the
bounce down.
umpire. I'm going to bounce this down.
Doug Miller showing his authority in the centre there. Turn of pace there from Doug, very rare.
Gary Budd going up for the ruck for a change, but Dougie Miller comes over the back and taps it down, but Trevennan onto his left foot for Trinity. Into young O'Rook. Rook handballs it over to one of the other Trinity guys, but Caller's
Glenn
come through and
Cowers
saved the
looking
day,
as fluent as ever.
showing an absolute
Put it out in front
bit
of Kevin
of
Edwards.
pace there. Who's that? Piggy. Piggy again, he's everywhere.
Showing all the skills of
Looking
the
for
world.
Spike.
Oh, that's
Spike
brilliant
Summers in
play.
the centre.
Spike's seen the goals,
He
though, I
goes
think.
on, he's going for goals. I think he's going to have a shot. And Spike Summers on his 100th game puts through his first goal in Scarborough's 11th. 11-15 Scarborough to 3-8. Trinity at the what minute mark?
The 15-minute mark.
Over to you.
Ball back in the centre. Doug Miller up again against Phil Hinton. Straight down to John Patterson, the ugliest man in the world. Little chip pass from Lance Brooks over to Kevin Edwards. Kevin, that's got to be 50 metres. Great umpiring. Trinity starting to get very undisciplined.
Crowd's
That boy
starting to
needs-
find a bit of voice too now, Tim.
Yes, I think the half-time drinks has helped the crowd. It's got to be 4 Hail Marys for that boy from Trinity Aquinas.
Who's bringing us this quarter, mate?
This quarter brought to you by Scarborough Pizza. Reg Matthews down on Scarborough Beach Road. Great sponsor of the club in his first year.
Could be a few hungry boys tonight.
There could be. Kevin Edwards studded. I'm sure that Rustiano would not be confident with this kick. Kevin, it looks good though.
Unbelievable!
Umpire having a good look. Yes,
That's
full points.
so- When Piggy Edwards starts kicking him, it's all over, I think.
So let's have a look. It's 12 goals 15 to 3 goals 8 in the Getley Paulson scoreboard. Ball's back in the centre. Scarborough starting to find a bit of voice. Albie Curtis, that 50-year-old in the back pocket.
Five goals for Scarborough this quarter.
Miller,
Scarborough
it's a
kicking a
big
lot
thump.
straighter. 5 goals, 0 points. Yeah, that
In the
wasn't a
sand patch,
bad
Spike
knock.
Summers traps it well, ducks the head, and he's gone down, Spike.
Spike doesn't look too well. He got one pretty high there.
I think that could have been the
Went
DDT.
unnoticed.
Spike caught one in the nose. Oh, that's a good mark.
Who's
Spike's
that?
down being aided by Glenn Callahan.
that, Rob
Warren
Taylor?
Foster runs out there.
Yeah, good mark by Rob Taylor. Had Gary Woodlands all over him, but held on to that very well.
He's about 45 out. Good looking kick off the boot. Umpire doesn't move.
Yeah, that's the
That's
first
a
goal.
goal for Trinity.
That's their second goal this
Second
quarter.
goal for this quarter.
4-8.
At the 12.5 minutes to go of the third quarter, brought to you by Scarborough Pizza. Ball back in the centre. Doug Miller still rucking. John Patterson ruck roving. Lance Brooks roving. It's a low toss.
No,
Doug
good-
straight down Paddo,
Another good
straight.
knock by Dougie Miller.
Back in there for Doug. He
I
still
think
got it.
he held that for a long time.
Fought
Got
it
away
out.
with
Duncan Philby in there.
it. Paddo's out there with the on the wing. Oh, I think he got a bit high, but still play on, said the umpire, as he handballs it over to Callas. Callas onto the left boot. looking for Piggy Edwards. Piggy Edwards doesn't quite make it. As it jumps out of his hands, Trinity go to grab it. Shane Ellis on his tail, and Todd Masson from Trinity sees it over the line. And out of bounds on the left forward pocket, left half flank for Scarborough. As Phil Hinton rucking against Piggy Edwards, and none of those guys get it away as it goes to Duncan Philby.
Glenn Callahan's been in everything.
Yeah, he's playing well. Yeah, that was a good bit of play there by Glenn. He was in front of the man, and you got to push in the back. As his kick goes down towards Crutch Penny, who's in front of the pack again. He knocks it over
brilliant.
to Piggy Edwards. Piggy Edwards over to Spike. Spike handballs it out to Lance. Lance Brooks is in trouble though, and he gets caught.
It's a good tackle there by the Trinity boy.
Not sure of his name, but good play by Crackers Keenan. Follows it through. Goes to pick it up, but it's pushing them back to Crackers Keenan from John O'Rourke was all over him.
Paul
He's going to
Keenan-
get the free kick.
Paul Keenan backed himself then. It's good to see. He's played well.
Another goal here would be very handy to Scarborough.
Albie Curtis, that pensioner from the back pocket, came up and gave him the option. Well run, Albie. Great team, man.
As we go down to the centre half forward, and Pato all on his own in the open
Chubby.
there. Takes another good little mark. Who's he got? He's
Chris
got,
Chubb.
Oh, good stuff, Chubby. Good play. Now, can Chubby do the distance?
Chubby, well known
He's-
for his karate on the football field.
He's a right footer, and he's not in the correct pocket for his kicking, but he's going to have a shot at goals. He's not kicking into the wind from there, so he should be able to make the distance as he goes off the side of the boot and out of bounds on the full. Never mind, Chris.
I'm sure Chubby's cursing himself for that. Could have been the injury he sustained to his left knee in the last game of the season.
Score at the moment is 12-15 Scarborough to 4-8 Trinity.
Moose
Trinity
Ellis
bring
plays
it-
on. Chubby again on the run this time.
That's a better kick. Looking for Piggy Edwards in the centre, and he finds him. And this is just a point there, Timmy. Has Piggy ever kicked 2 goals in the one game
I don't know.
before?
He's
This
got
could be a record for Piggy.
He's got the rest of his partners from Mapstone Carter here.
And that's a definite goal to Scarborough. That's Scarborough's 13th goal, 13-15 to 4-8 Trinity as Piggy brings up his 2nd goal of the day.
Quick comments with Scott Dupay from the ANZ Bank Whitford. ANZ look like sending a few dollars for Scarborough next year. Dougie Miller still in the ruck. Dean Taylor gets it out. Glenn Callahan's having a birthday out there. He and Tina will be happy tonight. Kevin Edwards, for my best, this man is an absolute dynamo there at centre half forward. John Patterson, that tower of muscle, has run on. Graham Penny shepherded brilliantly. And I think it's
didn't
play
go
on.
through. It
Sold
didn't
the
go
dummy.
through. Unlucky.
Goal umpire Kenny, right on the mark. And
Yeah.
Chubby's been given one.
He copped one a little bit high from young Domo.
I think Dom Longo, just back on the ground, has been sent off. No? Chubby's caught one high. I'm sure that Dom, there's a few Scarborough boys that'd like to give Chubby one. Not really. And as Siobhan, the physio, runs out, using all the pace, Chubby's going to have a shot from 15 metres out.
Yeah,
He's checking that beard of his.
That was a pretty good effort by the umpire to pick that one up.
I think Dom Longo might have had a mission out there, and that could be to hurt a few Scarborough boys. Pete Staples out there checking on things. We're right behind that, and that's a terrible kick, Chris. I think Chubby will have to do a bit of work on that.
That's Scarborough's first point for the quarter, so that's not too bad.
They're improving, Kim. That's the main thing.
That's pretty good.
7.5 minutes left.
As young Dom Longo brings that one in. Nice kick out towards the half-forward flank. Picked up by Trinity, but sharked there by Shane Conley. He handballs it out to Piggy. Piggy handballs it over to Dean Taylor. Dean Taylor's looking down towards where Graham Penny is, but it's... no one from Scarborough goes for that, but anyway. Graham Penny's got the ball. Trinity are trying to get Graham Penny. Graham Penny kicks it the wrong way, but Dean Taylor's there. Oh, good. Oh.
Duncan Philby trying to help him.
I thought Duncan was going to clean that Trinity guy up, but the Trinity guy was pretty lucky to get away with it. Anyway, they get the ball and drive it down towards the centre, where Dougie Miller's waiting nicely, all on his own. He plays straight on, handballs it out to Zill. Zill gets it onto his right foot and kicks it out to Lance. Brooke
Great
is on
kick,
the
Gary Zilnay.
right forward
Gary
right
Zilney's
half-forward flank.
83 Colt legend, beautiful kick.
Come on, Lance, you can get up there and get another kick here, I think, if you try hard enough. Oh, he throws his weight in there very solidly. As
Ball
Trinity
still in
take it
play.
away, and it still doesn't go out of bounds. Dougie Miller grabs it. He's chased from Mike Harris from behind, but he gets the ball over to Spike Summers, who takes a good mark. Spike straight on to Lance Brooks, no wasting time. Now
Lance has got 3 guys on their own.
Yes,
and
he goes.
That's good play, Lance. Oh,
Good
no.
play.
Oh, disappointing kick.
Bit unlucky. That was Scarborough
Lance
had
tried
3
hard.
guys there to their none, and just didn't take advantage of that. Anyway, it's out of bounds in the pocket for Scarborough. And who's in the ruck? Piggy's in the ruck this time down there. Marshall Taylor's there, but it's
It's on the full, I think.
taken out of bounds. No, it's kicked out of bounds on the full by Neil Meekins from Trinity.
Pretty meek effort, if you ask me.
It was a bit. And Marshall Taylor's going to take the kick. He takes his time. Looks for a lead from Glenn Callahan. A good lead and a good pass. He'd be about 50. Yes, he's looking for a lead from Crutch Penny, but...
Oh, who's this man? Kim, I haven't seen him. He's run his distance.
We've got a new full back playing on Graham Penny. Oh, good mark by Mike Harris.
He'll probably win the Bible Award for Trinity.
He plays on over to Andrew Terrace. He kicks it out. Hello, there's a free kick to somebody for something
I
there.
think the pensioner gave one away then, Albie Curtis. Over the shoulder.
To his opposing number in Simon Hicks. And however, he doesn't do much with the kick to Gary Woodlands. Woody plays on, brings it out here towards the half-back flank where Shane O'Connell's playing pretty well. He turns around onto his natural left foot and kicks it into the waiting arms of Marshall Taylor.
That's a problem with a lot of left footers, Hoffy. They haven't got the right. I think they should do a bit of work on that.
Dean Taylor, he plays on. Kicks it high into the air with
it's on the wing.
Paddo's Shane Conley handballs it out to Piggy. We've got a fight back here. We can't see that on film, but Piggy's playing straight on. He's taking it right down towards the forward line when Graham Penny gets a chance to put in his 5th goal.
If we can just flash back to the
middle
fight.
for Graham Penny.
Phil Hinton. Back in the centre, Dean Taylor. Bit of a fight there with the big ruckman, Phil Hinton. I think Phil Hinton gave him one behind play. Scarborough boys have got the flag in their sights. They're still working hard.
Yes, I think they're looking forward to enjoying a couple of quiet little sherbets after the game.
Ian Penny, back from his crippling knee injury. Lance Brooks looks like he's having a rest. Lance has had a great day out there. Rode well.
Oh, good
Dean
stuff,
Taylor, you've got to go in for the hard ball, son. Gary Zilney, great play there. Yes, there's been a change. Ian Penny gone back on.
Lance says, you go on, Ian, and you have a few shots of goals.
Lance Brooks has done his best there today for Scarborough. I'm sure he'll be enjoying himself tonight. Half-back flank, 2 minutes to go. All over the back of Doug Miller, but he's played on. Poor handball to Marshall Taylor.
Puts him under pressure.
Marsh's absolutely shitting bricks. Doug Miller's backed him up though after poor handball. Trinity boys are starting to lose control of themselves. They're going to get hurt that way.
Sees Paddo going past.
Dom Longo's in there for Trinity fighting hard. There's Perry. He's a bit of a lair though. That's a great pass to Harry.
Skinny Harry.
There's a bit of a melee on Albie Curtis, you legend.
Jeez,
Albie's even getting into it. That's how bad these Trinity boys are getting.
Yes, Albie. No, Albie, hello.
Albie Curtis has been sent off.
Yes. First time in 45 years of football for Albie.
45, he's been playing since he was 5. He's just on turning 50, 55 now. He's been sent off. I think that'll be brought up at the...
I don't think really Albie understands that.
Trinity going for the man, typical of a side that's getting beaten. The umpire, as usual, only sees the retaliation. Bad luck there for Albie Curtis.
He doesn't look too happy.
Trinity need all the help they can get anyway at this stage as the ball goes out in centre wing. Roy Shelton's is there, the blonde Dutchman. He's fighting well. Dean Taylor's in there. Dean Taylor picks up. Oh,
Leads the
run
tackle
rings
really
around
well.
that bloke.
That was great play.
Kicks down. Graham Penny fighting hard. Glenn Callahan's there. Doesn't want to bend down for the ball.
He says, I've done enough for today.
Trinity bring it out of defence nicely. Kick it over the top to Perry Bray. He's off. Kicks down to their centre forward. Gary Budd fighting with Phil Hinton. Phil Hinton used a bit of body.
Phil Hinton's
push
playing a
Buddy
good
the
game
other
for
way.
Trinity. He'd be one of their best.
He would be.
Over to Hogs. Hogs
Oh,
takes
here's
them up.
Hogs. Great player, this young Hogan. Can't see why Les Fong kept him out of the A-grade squad this year. Over to Hicks. He's played a good third quarter.
Well, now this could be interesting. Now, see, they've got a spare man in the forward line now because Albie's off. They could take advantages, and Hicks is the guy who is spare. I think Coach Arnold might pay him to pick that guy up.
We're in the dying minute, 40 seconds as Hicks kicks 45 metres out. Looks quite good, but fades off. Didn't allow for the bruise there, young Hicks. I'm sure he'll do a bit of work over the summer.
Still, it's 4 goals 9 to Trinity. Trailing Scarborough 14 goals 16. It's good to see that Scarborough have come back a little bit better with their kicking this quarter. It's nearly time for the siren. Any minute now.
14 seconds away. Albie Curtis looking, I think he got a severe reprimand. His wife Sue's there. It's consoling him.
40 kicks that in, and there's a melee at centre half forward, and there's a bounce up.
And as Brett Hickley blows a siren to end the third quarter, sponsored by Scarborough Pizza of Scarborough Beach Road.
Which was a very productive quarter for Scarborough, kicking into a fairly strong breeze still. Who've added 7 goals to take their score to 14 goals 16 to Trinity's 4 goals 9.
Is Doc still off?
I think we on? Yep. Yep.
Okay, we ready? John Patterson has come off for Scarborough, and Lance Brooks has gone back on the ground. Can't pick up the other reserve for Scarborough at this stage. Looks like a bit of a meeting of the druggies with Rick Riddell, Mel Hinkley, Terry Fall, and Steve Sheridan.
The umpires have let
and Terry Levada.
The umpires have let that notorious Curtis back on the ground.
Curtis should be banned for life, I think. Dirty little mongrel he is. Bounce down, centre, Gary Budd. Trinity, no left foot on that fella. Chubby's on the ball, I think, and Chubby's giving away a free kick.
Bad luck, Chubby.
Chris Chubb, full of enthusiasm.
Fighting start to
Played
the
on
last
Phil
quarter
Hinton.
of the year.
Crackers Keenan, he'd have to be one of the best for Scarborough on his back flank. Oh, it's a trick little kick out to Gary Zilnay. Gary Zilnay, quick as you like, over to Marshall Taylor. Good shepherd from Greg Summers.
Marshall's on to go for country
Marshall backed up by Paul Keenan, put him under pressure. I think Marshall should have kicked on his left foot then. Chubby's in there. Glenn Callahan's got it out. Buddy's under the hammer.
Oh, he's gone.
Tell you what, that man, Buddy's giving him a backhander, I think. And the boy run away. Good idea. Roy Shelton's penalised for over the shoulder. That blonde-headed Dutchman from Scarborough. Trinity are played on, backed up by Moose Ellis. Lance Brooks running around in circles. I think he's lost his contacts. Big mark there. Big mark from John O'Rourke. That left-footed Irishman from Trinity Aquinas.
Good on you, Rocky.
Probably the only highlight for Trinity today is a few marks and a couple of goals they've kicked. Callas has got him in a headlock. Very silly by that young man. Gary Woodlands has gone over. This guy's played on. The umpire hasn't watched.
I think
Callas has got him in another headlock.
Should
the umpire
really
does
go
not
back
know
and
what
take
to
a
do.
kick. 50 metres.
Very poor umpiring there. Very poor umpiring. With a two-umpire system, the other umpire stood back in at centre half forward for Trinity. Knew exactly what was going on and didn't say a word. There's going to be 2 of them, no males will use both of them up. Scarborough crowd very dejected.
I think Trinity could find this goal pretty handy.
Very handy, but a little too late.
5-9 Trinity, Scarborough, 14 goals, 16.
The Getley Paulson scoreboard at City Beach Oval.
As we start the...
Okay, we're 3 minutes into the last quarter, sponsored by the major sponsor for the Scarborough 88, Wally Wallace. Gary Budd in the centre, Phil Hinton. Buddy's copped him one there. Great play there, Buddy. Glenn Callahan, brilliant tackle.
Hicks knocked the ball, but I think Buddy knocked something better. Roy plays on.
It's Barry
Big hand
Cable.
pass.
I'm sure that's Barry
Gary
Cable
Budd.
out there. No, it's Roy Shelton.
Gary Budd can't grab it. In comes Revenon from Trinity. He's in trouble. Chubby's on him. He's got the ball now. I think it's a bit of a mess, and the umpire says, I'll take them all and let me bounce it down.
Has been confirmed it's not Barry Cable, it's actually Roy Shelton's. Very similar stature, except for the limp.
Well, there's a free kick to Trinity here.
Tiggy Touchwood, umpire.
Yes, it wasn't very good. Who's that? Who's that? I can't see that.
I think that's Perry Bray. He's handball from a free kick. That's
Yeah, he's only good.
Shane Connolly's there to jump on the opportunity.
Shane Connolly
Ducks
tries
his
it in the
head.
set, but I think he's got the ball. No, he hasn't. Out to young Terrace.
Andy
for
Terrace.
Trinity. He gets it on to Harris. Harris tries to take the mark. No luck. Taps it out towards the goals for Trinity. Hicks gets it onto his left foot. Wallace is in there for Trinity as well. Hackett, he can't do anything. Chubby
Chris
gets
Chubb,
the ball.
well played, Chubby.
Out to Roy the boy. And he
Good.
sees Callers on his own. Glenn Callahan plays straight onto the left foot and looking for, Duncan Philby. Thought he was going to drop it, but he takes the mark nicely. Bit of a high kick.
It's a bit blatant, Graham Penny. Very blatant.
Yeah, gee, Crutch, you got to try a little bit harder than that. Tony Hobble kicks it into the centre, but waiting there is Roy Shelton. Oh, nice kick, Roy.
Roy with a big bomb.
Torpedo punt. Ian Penny's there. He taps it down to Dean Taylor. Dean Taylor takes a long shot at goals. It
Leg
doesn't
break.
make the distance. Young Dom Longo.
Longo.
He's onto the right foot out to Trevennan. Trevennan takes it well picked up on the half volley. Kicks it out towards the wing where Duncan Philby is.
Bad luck there to play number 8.
Paul Flay, another good attempt. Lance Brooks tries to duck out of trouble, gets tackled, handballs it over to Spike. Spike, nice pass into Ian Penny. No, Graham Penny. Nice pass, that one.
Thought Spike had a definite chance to do a drop kick then. Thought he would have taken that.
That was a droppy, wasn't it?
Couldn't say, I thought it was a stab pass from here.
Lining them up from about 50 metres out, and it's out on the full. Oh, you can't play that one.
I think Graham Penny's been looking at Stuart Campbell when he's been kicking the ball. That was a shocking kick from a man of his vintage. Dom Longo bringing it out of the back pocket for Trinity. Kicks it up. Scarborough got 3 players there. Phil Hinton for Trinity. The umpires pulled something ridiculous out of the middle of that. Rob Donald, no. Peter Flay's given the option. Nothing moving for Trinity, except for Harris, and I think he's just on a roll because he's a bit slow. They've gone short. I think he's kicked it out of bounds on the full.
Top pass.
Boundary
Great
umpire
stuff.
right on the point. Glenn
Yes.
Callahan to bring it in. Half forward flank for Scarborough. Scarborough kicking with the breeze in the 1988 J-grade grand final.
That's just in the blind spot there of the oval, but
That's a
Keller's
lovely looking kick.
nice kick. Hello.
Graham Penny throwing his weight around. Yes, Buddy, great game, Gary Budd. Doc Childs coming on for his first game, 22 minutes left. Gary Budd played brilliantly. Being brought off to give Doc a run. Fighting hard down there, I think, is the Penny brothers. Trinity pleading with the umpire for a kick, but I think it's too late for that, son. Phil Hinton, tireless working for Trinity today. Kevin Edwards there for Scarborough. Been a bit quiet this quarter. 21 minutes to go. Kevin Edwards trying to get a kick there, and the ball's gone out of bounds. Half forward flank for Scarborough.
Scarborough haven't scored this quarter, Timmy, and I
It's been
think
a very quiet quarter, I think.
How long we been into the quarter?
We've been in the quarter for 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not good. They've got the win.
Shane Connolly has a chance here. He's put the big bomb up.
Here's a chance.
Ian Penny.
There's a chance. Now, Ian Penny would be about 10 metres out on about a 10...
I'd say he's direct in front from that, but look at that.
Yeah, a slight
Umpire's putting
angle.
on the angle, but I don't think the
And
umpire
this
would know.
could be his first goal of the day. And sure enough, that it is.
Straight through the centre.
Ian Penny's first goal, Scarborough's 15th, 15-16, the Trinity's 5 goals, 9. Back into the centre. About 7.5 minutes into the final quarter, sponsored by Wally's Meats. As up goes a bounce,
Doc Childs looking
Jeez.
full of vigour in his first couple of minutes on the ground.
He's got clean pants.
It's pretty hard to get black ones dirty off.
Dougie Miller says, that's an easy mark.
There's the pensioner giving him the option. Crowd's calling for a bomb, but no, Dougie Miller lets him down. Piggy Edwards.
He
Bit
flies.
early, son. Gary Zilno, the 83
Bit
Colt
early.
legend. Got Toddy Bradshaw giving us a bit of trouble here at the feet, which is not unusual for him. Duncan Philby going in hard. Hicks has come out.
Simon Hicks
Callows
has
has
got-
got hold of him. It's right in front of us here. Kicked it right up. There's 3 Scarborough blokes here. And Perry Bray. Should have held that one, son.
Good play,
Zill's got a
Zill.
kick in. He's
Ooh.
been dragged.
Zill
I think
got,
Zill's caught one in the head.
yeah, he got heavily thrown there.
The ball's gone straight to him. I think Stapes could have marked that, son. Gary Zilno, the man, flew him over from Poland at the start of this year. And the ball's gone at centre half back, number 16 for Trinity. Chris Chubb fighting in hard. Ball's gone back. I think Gary Zilno's all right. He's out of the hands of the physio. Which is probably very lucky for him. Duncan Philby flies.
Oh,
But that
O'Rourke.
Irishman,
O'Rourke.
O'Rourke, pushed off his kick by Kevin Edwards into the centre. Lance Brooks does well. Lance Brooks is hands on. Dean Taylor. Well, Todd Bradshaw still giving us trouble here in the commentary
You better
box.
grab a couple of
Graham
more of those,
Penny
Toddy.
could have held that one. Graham
Thanks,
Penny
mate.
picks up using all his agility. Moose Ellis comes out, has a bounce. Moose Ellis showing a lot of pace. He's run too far though.
Oh, that's the
Umpire's
first
called
time
travel.
I've seen that for a while. That was a good little rule, that one.
I think
a bit
once Moose Ellis has built up speed, it's a bit hard for him to stop.
It's a bit hard to bounce the ball in a bundle of sand there, I think.
Kevin Edwards with a big kick from the centre of the ground. Down to centre half forward. Graham Penny's there. Number 18, he's done a good job. Dean Taylor gets tackled well by Moose Ellis, trying to get himself back from that poor mistake of running too far.
Moose Ellis.
And a centre bounce down to centre half forward for Scarborough. But 18 minutes left of the 88 grand final. Doc Childs hasn't won a knock all day. Chris Chubb in there fighting hard. I think
Hasn't lost too many though.
Chubby, well chased Chubby. Oh, who's this? That's the guy. Oh,
Doc,
Doc Childs.
Doc, you got a
Using his
chance.
skill.
Go for a Doc. Oh,
Shane
good play.
Connolly
Good
walks
play,
for a
Shane.
pack. Rob Donald could have got a kick there. Kevin Edwards gives him a forearm jolt. Someone's down. It's number 25 again, James Thorne. He's always down. Spike
Oh,
Summers met heavily,
good-
bounces
good
off.
knock.
Crackers Keenan backs himself
Good little
again.
bump.
Kicks it down. Ian Penny's misses that. Moose Ellis picks up again.
Thanks,
Graham
Toddy.
Penny fighting on the ground. Ian Penny's. There's something on behind play. It's all happening here today. Dean Taylor. We could have a couple of comments here from young Todd Bradshaw.
He comes up with a couple
that
of
man's
cans.
been collared nicely by Duncan Philby. Thanks to Toddy Bradshaw for bringing us a can. What are your thoughts
Great
on the
stuff,
game
Toddy.
at this stage, Toddy?
My thoughts so far, it's been pretty. Oh, I forgot what I was
He's
gonna
lost.
say.
He's absolutely lost for words. He's
Tongue-tied.
caught up in the moment.
Good
the back
play,
line's
Zil.
just too strong for Trinity.
Oh, good mark
Piggy
there.
Edwards, Piggy Brereton, we've caught him on the hill. Hill's got a few special comments for Piggy. Killing it today, I think best on ground so far.
Piggy looks like Dermot Brereton, except Dermot Brereton's got hair.
Yeah, that's true on his legs too.
And different colour boots.
I think that's Duncan Philby's marked in the forward pocket. Duncan Philby, chairmaker from WK Witt, one of our sponsors.
From there, Jim?
He got recruited, I'm not sure, I think he just wandered in because he heard of the Topless Girls.
Duncan works with the coach.
Duncan, we know how Duncan got a game and he's a shocking kick. I think the coach needs to work on him a bit. How did you enjoy the game today, Toddy? You've been sitting on the hill with all your family and friends?
Yeah, oh, well, there's been a few
Bring
people
mum and
up
dad?
there. We brought down a couple of yarls and nearly
Oh,
gone.
Good mark, Callers.
Colour's taken another beautiful mark there. Playing very well on the wing.
Is that where he's playing?
Keller seems to be favouring his right leg a bit.
Is Callers playing on
Could
the
be
wing?
the,
He's been all over the ground. Great game.
It's a good-looking
Oh,
kick.
nice
We're right
kick.
behind that.
Touched
Oh,
on the line.
Ian Penny.
No, I think that hit the post or was through first time around.
It's confusion, absolute confusion.
We'll pay that as a point to
That's a point.
to
We'll give
Glenn
that to Glenn
Callahan.
Callahan.
15-17 Scarborough. The Trinity still 5-9.
Crowd's very quiet. Rusty Arnold, I think he's starting to relax a little bit. That's a poor kick out by Moose Ellis, marked by Dean Taylor. Todd, Duncan Philby, his pace reminds me of yours, or the lack of it. Are you any comments on that?
Well, the way he's got the speed off the mark after about 20 metres, it's very well, the way he does it. Reminds me of a few players.
Dean Taylor, that kick looks great. Graham Penny's fighting in the square. What's the goal umpire?
That's a goal!
That's a great kick.
Great goal!
Could be close to the goal of the day there today.
That could be
Dean
right up
Taylor's
there for
second
the
goal.
Dean Taylor's kick too. The Castle Hotel goal of the day. We'll wait on the judge's decision at the end.
A lot of the players calling for water at this late stage of the game. They've been playing very hard all day. as Doc Childs goes for the knock. He's not quite successful, but he's still in there. Sockers it out. Shane Connolly goes for the ball, and Doc's still in there fighting for the ball. It's Hogan for Trinity. He can't get it out. Callis picks it up. Straight down to the full forward he goes, looking for Ian Penny. Ian Penny uses his body really well.
I think Ian Penny's knees giving him a bit of trouble.
Shepherds it through for a point.
I believe he went off at three-quarter time for a cigarette.
That was the comment. We have
Is that what it was?
The old fake the knee injury, go for his fag. It's typical of Ian Penny. The ball's kicked out to the back flank. Lance Brooks fighting. Roy Shelton's. Unbelievable. That blonde-headed Dutchman from Scarborough kicks out. Shane Connolly flies.
Oh, he nearly takes a good grab
that.
there.
Dean Taylor sharking the pack, kicks it out. Dom Longo, safe mark, settles things down for Trinity.
Play straight
Just
on.
blazes away. Phil Childs could go for his... No, Phil Childs. We've hardly seen Doc Childs today. Could it be he sat on the bench for 3/4?
Kick it.
Callis has run his distance and he's kicked.
Got away with that one.
He's kicked another point. No, Ian Penny's still fighting. That's got to be a kick, umpire. Dom Longo's come out.
Dom.
Dom's had a new lease of life since he got dragged by the coach.
Trevennan, good mark.
John
Good mark,
Trevennan. He's
from
played quite
Trinity.
well today, Kim.
Yes, he's played pretty well. Doesn't know where to go though. Onto his left foot. Back into the attacking zone for Scarborough. And who's there to take the mark? I think it's Lance Brooks. No.
Dean Taylor.
No, Dean Taylor. Great stuff, Dino.
Spike Summers goes in with a definite eye gouge, I think, into the left eye. Spike, I think he watches a bit too much rock and roll wrestling, for my liking. Dean Taylor's gone for a bomb, didn't get quite onto it. Oh, that's got to be a kick. Moose Ellis clears out. That's good play from the Moose. Out to little number 2.
Terrace.
Andrew Terrace. Poor kick from Terrace.
Meekins.
I think Hoffy, I think there could be some inside information. Hoffy knows all the Trinity lads.
Over to Hogan.
Could be a open clearance next year. Out to Hicks. Hicks is a left foot. He's got the pensioner Curtis chasing him. Albie Curtis.
Oh, jeez.
He's given away another kick.
He's the notorious Albie
Curtis. He's fired up today.
He plays hard, and
Hicks
I think the
sold
umpire's
the
awake
dummy.
to him.
He's got around the pensioner. He's run his distance too. But poor kick. Gary Woodlands comes in, drops a big bomb straight down to the wing. Lance Brooks is there, and Lance.
Three grabs.
Lance could have held it.
Unlucky. Bit
Dom
unlucky
Longo's
there,
come
Brooksy.
out and had a bounce. Kicks very crowded there for Trinity. Gary Zilner uses the body.
14
Doug Miller
Scarborough
sweeping
guys
handball out
to
to
one
Marshall
Trinity.
Taylor.
That's the numbers we like
Spike
to see.
Summers has got this bloke lined up. Yes, Spike. Good little shepherd. Marshall Taylor on the left foot found his brother Dean. Dean's got room to run.
Look at Chubby. Chubby's on
Chubby's
his own.
in the cleat, but he
Goes for the
neglects that.
pennies.
That's very undisciplined play from,
that wasn't good
from
play.
Dean Taylor. What are your thoughts on that, Todd Bradshaw?
Well, he had the goals in front of his face, and I thought he did the right decision there. Should have kicked it.
I thought it was very Jeff Hurlish there with the blinkers on. Shane Connolly, but there's his right foot. We were waiting to see that all day. The Penny brothers chaps it over to his other. Ian dives.
Oh!
Great mark.
Just like the Crackers of old.
There's been some good brother combinations. As young Harris looks like he's not coming through the interchange. That's it for Harris. He's come straight off the field, very dejected. There's Ian Penny with 11.5 minutes. And yes, folks, you've been waiting for this Gary Budd warming up on the bench.
Gonna make a comeback.
Yes, but he touches it, goes to warm the hammies
another
up.
Goal.
That's a great goal.
Another goal to Ian Penny. That's his second for the day.
It's his second on the Getley Paulson and Associates scoreboard.
Moves to 17-18 to 5 goals, 9.
In this Wally Wallace third quarter.
No. Nobody gets a decisive bounce. Shane Connolly's in there. Handles it out to Marshall Taylor. He gets tackled pretty severely by Meekins. Meekins gets it out to Terrace. Terrace onto the left boot. Looking for young Bray, who takes a pretty good mark.
Marshall Taylor holding his ribs there. He's had a few problems with his ribs.
Yeah.
Crackers came in again, thought he could have held that.
That's the first mark Crackers has dropped all day. Back to Hogan. Hogan's still in there with his left foot. Out comes a young scrapper of a man. Good kick, Albie, but unlucky it finds Meekins from Trinity. He's getting a little bit of attention from
Lance Brooks.
Brooksy, and the umpire says, "You're not allowed to do that, Lance," and he brings him back 50 metres. He said, "Play on." O'Rourke takes a screaming one-hander.
He's played quite well today, O'Rourke, when he's had his options.
One of their better players. Hackett. Hackett for Trinity in the forward pocket on about a 70-degree angle, about 30 metres out from goals, but he's got the notorious Alvy Curtis on his mark, so I don't think he's got any chance. No, he realises that. Looks for O'Rourke. O'Rourke over his head, but Hicks is there for Trinity. He has a shot at goal, and it's out on the full.
What are your thoughts on the Alvy Curtis incident, Todd? Do you think he deserved to be sent off?
Well, Elby plays the game hard, and I think he just played a little bit hard that time, and the umpire happened to see him.
I've never seen Alvy so aggressive as that, as to blatantly deck someone. Glenn Callahan's chasing hard.
Trevennan with a chance here to get a goal for Trinity. He can't do anything. Looks for Wallace. Wallace onto his left foot. He goes across the goals, and he's out of bounds on the full on the other side of the oval. Who's going to take this one? I think it's Gary Woodland's.
It's gone out of bounds in the full, and
No.
the umpire's caught it.
No, it's a point.
Yes, it is a point.
Oh, well.
Our
there
guest
you go.
commentator Todd Bradshaw will pick that up. Gary Woodlands to kick out. We've got 8.5 minutes left of the 1988 J-Grade Grand Final. Gary Woodlands told to go long. Didn't quite get onto the torpedo, but Lance Brooks is there. Lance ducks his head, and I think he's just killed that bloke, Perry Bray. Lance has a bit of trouble, especially at night time when he can't see. Doug Miller going through there. Perry Bray's got up.
Hogan.
This little Hogan is a great...
Ah.
There he is.
Good on you, Roy.
Roy the man.
Roy the man. Roy
with
the
that
man.
dynamite right foot pass, worm burner to Marshall Taylor, recovered from his ribs, puts it up high. Spike Summers there going for a dangle. Oh, he's just up there. He was right up there for
Got the
the...
ride.
I don't know who's sponsoring the mark of the day, but
Would have been a good
Doc
one.
Childs, what a magnificent kick from the Doc. His first kick of the day.
Bray.
Big Edwards lines him up. Bray tries to do too much, backed up by Dom Longo. Dom's caught by Pig.
Oh, good
Dom
guts
kicks
effort, Piggy.
sideways. Crackers backed up. Glenn Callahan's been in everything in this last half. Delicate little kick to Dean Taylor. Got Glenn Callahan running past. Dean backs himself. He's clear. Has a bounce.
He's in trouble.
Backs himself again. The crowd's asking how far. Todd Bradshaw says not far enough. Chris Chubb's fighting in there. Graham Penny's actually bent over for that one. Dean Taylor's getting the call from Lance. It's all happening. It's Shane Connolly, I think, back out to Dean Taylor. His third possession in as many seconds. He's been
tackle.
caught then. Great tackle there.
Is that Wallace? No.
Number
Meekers,
5. Oh, it's
Meekers,
been called
yeah.
play on. Oh, that's the first drop kick of the day. Gary Woodlands with the flying drop kick. Great to see. That'll let Gary
Zell.
Zilnay, that 83
Good
Colt,
play, Zell.
forces
Unlucky.
it out. Great defensive play there. What do you think of that drop kick, Toddy?
Should come back in.
Short and sharp comments. Dennis Bullied, the D-grade coach, congratulating Russell Arnold. 6.5 minutes to go. Gary Zilnay's down. He's rolling. He's getting up. Hicks kicks along. Oh, that's a push in the back there to Gary Woodlands. Rusty Arnold looking very happy. The Scarborough crowd congratulating him.
Andy Witt smiles all over his face over there.
Andy Witt, owner of WK Witt Proprietary Limited, sponsor this year. As we're into the final quarter, sponsored by the legendary Wally Wallace. John O'Rourke, that left-footed Irishman, looks into Hicks. Hicks has stopped. Hicks has played on.
No, hang on.
Oh, come on, umpire.
The umpire gave him the
I
benefit
think
of the doubt.
the umpires felt very sorry for the Trinity lads today. Let's hope they have better luck in the A-Colts and E-grade, and for that young Chinese man Les Fong in the A-grade. Hicks kicks from about 50 out. Torpedo. No, it's not. Dougie Miller.
Yeah, good mark, Dougie.
Dougie's marked that
I can see
drop
Marshall
punt from
Taylor.
Hicks.
There's
The
two
crowd's
players
calling
out
for
here
a
on the
bomb.
pocket.
Kyler
Marshall
Callahan
Taylor.
is doing
Three
somersaults, calling
players.
for a bomb, but no,
Ben
Doug Miller's
Callahan,
letting them
Mark
down.
Taylor, but Trevennan's there from Trinity. Good play, Marshall Taylor. Comes in and puts his body in the right spot, ribs and all. Marshall's hurt as Callis plays on. Piggy's there, gets a push over the gets an arm over the shoulder. He's got the free kick. Goes fairly long, looking for Dean Taylor. No Scarborough players there at all. Trinity have got the all themselves. Oh, great tackle!
Lance Brooks
Lance
lined
came
him
in at
up.
the last moment. Caught young Hobble.
Phil
But
Childs, great play.
Good stuff,
Poor
Doc. Great
handball.
play, Doc. Looks like Bray for Trinity. It's nearly out on the full. He was lucky. It didn't go out.
Just about hit young Siobhan Beamish, Scott Dupay's girlfriend. What a lucky football. It's a good decision there by the umpire.
Yes. I think
Poor old Todd Masson ran straight into Ben Hogan then, brother of Tom Hogan.
I think Raby's pretty happy with the J grade today, don't you think, Timmy?
I think Alan Walker will be pleasantly surprised with these young J graders.
Got the special comments, Gary? Got a special comment, Tim?
Chris Chubb, we have the man himself here, John Whitten. I've just got to move down and get a special comment from John. John, your thoughts on the game?
Well, Tim, it was always just a case of how much we're going to win by. Never a worry. Pity I couldn't get a bet on. Couldn't find any wimp strong enough to hold a bet.
Yeah, thanks,
Thanks, John. Quick comment from the Trinity crowd in front of us. They're not happy, no. They're hoping that their E&A Colts have had a win today.
That was a very quick comment.
That's a great tackle. Doug Miller. No. Yes, it is Doug Miller. I think the crowd, he's got to go for the bomb now.
Standing ovation for Dougie.
That big mad Irishman. And yes, it's Brett Fennell. Brett Fennell in the crowd as well.
Funnel.
That's a brilliant tackle there by Roger Sheltons. And again, Roy Sheltons. He's been unlucky. He slipped down there. Got caught for a trip.
Hello.
That's Gary Woodlands.
Hello. He's
Gary Woodlands letting that lad know. Very quiet, the Scarborough players today. Hopefully they're not building up for tonight's little episode.
Yeah, that was a good lead by Hogan, but it went straight to Callis. Callis plays straight on. Oh, get in front.
We just heard
Lance
from Irving Scotch and Water that's Glenn Callahan's 15th kick. Out to that
Sheldon.
mad Dutchman.
Sheldon to Chubby.
Chris Chubb drops another one.
What
Chubby
he should have taken, but Chubby's probably not quite warmed up yet.
Chubby's tried
Keeps
to
it
flick
in
that
play.
back in, but he's disappointed himself yet again. Trinity got a bit of a run on here.
Wallace over to Terrace. Terrace onto his left boot, looking for Hicks. Hicks is in there, but so is Gary Woodlands, and Gary Woodlands takes a very good mark. Slows it right down. How long have we got to go, Timmy?
2.5 minutes left in the 1988 J-Grade Grand Final.
I can hear the
Pig Edwards.
the tension mounting. There's a buzz in the air. Someone thinks that Scarborough could win this one.
It's Perry Bray. He's come off. He's picked out
Dougie
Doug Miller well.
Yeah, good play, Dougie.
Now
Playing
the
that
crowd,
loose
what's
man in
going to
the
happen
back
here,
line
Doug?
there.
He's got Gary Zilnay, 3 days in the clear. Finally seen him. Beautiful kick.
Oh,
Gary
Zil.
Zilnay, that Polishman from Chrysostom Street,
tackle.
North Beach. Great
Cover the
tackle.
ball. The umpire
And the umpire
was at the
unsighted.
blind side of the play there and couldn't
Todd
see
Bradshaw
it.
not happy. We'll get a
And
quick
rightfully
comment.
so.
Well, the umpires have seen him get himself in the wrong position all day today, so that's nothing different.
Todd Bradshaw not very happy with the umpires at all after copping a 4-week suspension in his last game of the 88 season. Doug Miller's had a bundle of kicks playing back in that back pocket. He's picked out Lance Brooks. No.
The umpire just happened to be in the right position when I got 4 weeks.
Toddy was very unlucky to get caught, besides the other 4 or 5 witnesses that said he punched the bloke. There's Albie Curtis.
Should have
held that, the
Albie,
old
yeah.
pensioner. Great tackle, brings down Glenn
It
Callahan.
was a good play.
I think this could be a goal for Trinity. Yes.
Yes. Who was
The
that?
Trinity crowd
Hogan got
goes
that, did he? Or was it-
absolutely
was it
berserk
Bray?
here. Scarborough crowd starting to get very vocal.
Going to hear today.
This is the last 40 seconds of the 88 J-Grade Grand Final.
I have to leave you and get the
Doc
fist
Childs
on the board.
goes up, brought out of there.
Toddy's off to look after the players.
Oh, Crackers keen and line
Good on
young
you, Hogs.
Hogan up. Albie Curtis, a little bit lax there, Albie. Hicks
I
is
think
coming out.
Scarborough are playing a little bit with a little bit of confidence.
20 seconds. I
Rightfully
don't think the
so.
crowd knows how long there is left. Gary Woodlands with a spin turn. Here comes Chubby. Chubby taps it over nicely. Looked like a karate flick pass.
Marshall Taylor
Out there.
on his left foot.
Here comes Buddy. Look out. Buddy, that's a drop kick as well.
Lance
that's
Brooks is
it.
in there. It's all over. It's all over in Scarborough.
Rusty
One of the
Arnold-
winners of the
Rusty Arnold, the
1988
coach.
J-Grade Grand Final. 17 goals 18 to 6 goals 10. As Rusty Arnold, as Timmy was saying, Rusty Arnold flies out onto the field, hugs Glennie Callahan with sheer joy.
Lovely scenes here. The whole Scarborough crowd is walking off the hill. Rusty Arnold has got tears in his eyes as he shakes the hands of Roy Vanderklog, the Flying Dutchman, who played a great game on the back flank.
It's kiss me, touch me.
I'm afraid my best players would be Kevin Edwards, followed closely by Paul Keenan.
Yeah, I think Crackers would be there. I think Caller's played a good
I
game.
think Glenn Callahan, yep.
Uh,
But it's really a full team effort there today by Scarborough.
It's pretty hard to pick someone who didn't play a good game for Scarborough. For Trinity, I think that Phil Hinton would be one of their best.
Phil Hinton.
John O'Rourke was in a lot of things.
What about young Hogan? He played a great game.
When he came on, he played very well. Rob McDonald died out in the second half. But no, Scarborough put up a very good performance today. Top
But
game.
Trinity tried hard. Can't take anything away from them, but the Scarborough machine just marched on once again. It's a great day here for Scarborough.
Boys
I'm
look
sure
happy.
everyone will enjoy themselves. Well, that's about... the whole crowd has erupted around the Scarborough team with horns going off. Everyone's out there. It's Terry Shinnick's down here today, John Radigan, Terry Lavada, all the old boys. Rusty Arnold being taken up into the crowd. Yes, that's Rusty with the ball patch on his head.
Off to celebrate the 76-point win by Scarborough over Trinity.
Scarborough absolutely elated. I think they could have got a couple of better chair people. Mick Ace and Luke McNeese, not quite the same height. There's a great sight. Rusty and the team captain, Marshall Taylor. It's all happening out there. Doug Miller shaking the hands. There's the general. That's great scenes here. Scarborough crowd coming to their feet. That about ends the day for the 1988 J-Grade Grand Final. I think we'll go down to celebrate and join the rest of the crowd. This is Tim McCallum
And Kim Hoff.
signing off. Thank you very much to TVW7 and I'll just get his name.
Lance.
And Lance. Shane. Shane and Lance for his great coverage. So it's all over. Coming up next year, here comes the song. Just listen into this, folks.
Shake it up a bit, you bastard! Shake it up a bit! Hey guys! Excuse mate. There is no tomorrow. I'm 70 here. Hey guys! Fellas! Hey! Shut up!
On behalf of the club and all the players, I'd just like to congratulate Rusty, because without Rusty, we would never have gotten this far this year. And the club's really got something to look forward to with coaching with Rusty as long as he stays at the club.
Until.
I didn't ever get to change with him. Well done, Russ.
Great stuff, mate. Great stuff.
The guy that's playing on me said he drops.
What if I do?
One or two or three. And the boys we don't
Subi